Hello, DESFAM. Hello, and welcome, guys. Welcome. My goodness, it is finally here. Today, we are celebrating and doing our paranormal live stream, our most anticipated live stream yet. My goodness, I hope everybody here is doing well today. Hello, everybody. Hello. Thank you so much for joining us today. We know you guys have been waiting for a little bit and been anticipating this moment, and it is finally here, guys. So Mama Bear, hello. Mama Bear, hello. JJ, hello. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Please make yourselves comfortable today. Wow. We got a lot of stuff to go over today. We got a lot of stuff to show you. We got some special surprises for you guys today. I just don't even know where to start today, to be honest with you guys. It's going to be a lot of stuff to cover. A lot of scary moments for some of you guys. I know you guys have been waiting for so long. But trust me, it'll be worth the wait. So most definitely, guys, come on in and join us in the chats. Please make yourselves comfortable. Join us. And before we get started, we're going to wait for a few more people to come on in. Hello, Jackie. Hello. Welcome. Good to see everybody today, guys, on the chat. Please, guys, I want you guys to be active as possible on the chat today. If you guys have any paranormal questions or you guys want to share your stories, please feel free. We'll be more than welcome to share some stories. I can give you some opinions, maybe some suggestions, maybe some advice. We don't know how this is going to go, to be honest with you guys, because this topic is very sensitive. For one, two, it's a very touch and go, and it's unpredictable. So we have no idea where our live stream is going to go today. But definitely, it's going to definitely take you somewhere that you weren't definitely expecting today. For sure. Like I said, we're going to wait just a few minutes before we get started with everything, but I just need everybody here just to kind of trickle in real quick. Like I said, we're going to get everybody to participate today. And then also, guys, as a special surprise, I am actually going to do a paranormal investigation live today for you guys. I'm going to do a demonstration live on the stream and see what happens. Let's see what kind of results we get. So, oh my goodness. See, like we already got some stuff going on. So we got JJ saying I needed the stream. A sculpture I've been working on has for months has fell apart. Oh no. My goodness. Wow. Looks like you're redoing it. Okay. Wow. All right. Well, let's find out what's going on. Who knows what it is. Guys, before we get started today, I will warn you guys that today's podcast or live stream, whatever you want to call this, it all depends on how you're watching it or viewing it or listening to this. It is a little bit sensitive, so viewer discretion is advised, guys. This live stream may not be suitable for young children because, we will get into some sensitive stuff. Maybe some languages be a little harsh. Who knows, guys? But like I said, I just want everybody to be well aware that viewer discretion is advised. I strongly recommend it. And then today, guys, it is even perfect weather, too. It's stormy. It's rainy. It's gloomy. It's kind of sad out there. And it's raining. I heard it was raining at Disneyland today. Holy moly. What kind of crazy weather is this? Since we have all this craziness and all this weather and stuff, guys, grab a blanket. I don't recommend you guys watch this alone. I would, if I were you, turn on the lights unless you guys are brave and you guys want to watch this in the dark. It's completely up to you guys. This is best viewed on TV if you guys have a TV or whatever. That way you guys can view it, kind of big, because we will be showing photos and videos, playing some stuff for you guys to show you guys some evidence and some of our investigations that we've done before in the past. So we want you guys to have an optimal viewing experience for this whole entire live stream for you guys. So definitely, it's going to be crazy. Cynthia, hello and good evening. Hello and welcome. Come on in and make yourself at home. Please. And if you guys want to co-star with us, guys, no need to, but if you guys like to co-star with us, just please let me know. I will send you guys a link, and all it takes is for you guys to open up your browser webcam and your microphone, and you guys will be on the stream with me, and you guys can maybe share your stories. Maybe we can get your input. Maybe we can get your side of your opinion. Completely up to you guys. Like I said, it's all going to be, very, very fluid as to what's going to go down today. Henry, hello, Henry. Welcome. Hello. Saludos, compa. ¿Cómo estás? Yes, everybody's been ready for this, so I'm gonna let everybody come on, guys. Grab your drinks, grab your popcorn. I'm gonna give you guys a few moments before we get started with everything to kind of get you guys settled in. I know it's been a crazy week. It's been a crazy day today too. Rain and wind, snow. It is perfect weather for some paranormal fun today. And like I said, I have a surprise for everybody today. If you haven't heard, I will do a actual paranormal demonstration for you guys live on this live stream and see what kind of results we get, guys. Don't know what's gonna happen. Don't know what we're gonna find. Don't know what we're gonna be looking at. I don't know, but it's all gonna be live for you guys, and then on this live stream. So thank you so much for joining us, guys. If you guys haven't already done so, please hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to us already. If you guys are joining our channel for the first time, guys, we got some crazy and some off the wall live streams coming up for you guys as well, including this one. So please hit the support button by liking us and subscribing if you guys haven't already done so. If you guys already did, thank you so much. We appreciate it, guys. You guys are awesome. We definitely love you guys. Oh my goodness. All right. So let's go to the chat real quick before we get started while we're waiting for everybody to come in. Says JJ says, don't forget to bring your frying pans and hold them close when you get scared. Well, unless you guys are gonna be smishing cucarachas or something, I don't know, but you might not need it, but who knows. Grab your drinks, guys. I definitely got mine. I got my michelada here. I'm gonna get it loosened up real quick for the live. Before I forget, I want to give a special shout out to my boy Angel from FL Vlogs. I was the winner. He did his first live stream with Park and Sip Bacon yesterday. Great live stream, guys. Great energy, great content. You guys did an amazing job. And they did some giveaways yesterday, and for whatever reason, I won the hat. So it's a really cool hat. It even matches the whole entire theme today too. It's from the Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios. He gave me the hat, so basically I was the winner of one of the hats, guys. So thank you so much to FL Vlogs for the quick delivery. Of course, you know, we met up today real quick, and happy birthday to his daughter. I know if he can join us today, he'll be with us for a little bit, you know, but of course he's celebrating a very special day with his family. So we definitely want to give him his respect, and hopefully he enjoys this live stream maybe later on when he has time. So thank you so much, guys. Hey, congratulations. Thank you. I appreciate it. I was really happy. So excited to win. My goodness. All right, guys. So before we get started, I just want to kind of give you guys a little bit of kind of like a foreshadow and a kind of like maybe a disclaimer. So depending on what your guys' take is on the paranormal and the afterlife, it all depends. Some people can feel stuff. Some people can maybe predict stuff. Maybe some people think this is complete baloney and you're here just to entertain yourself and maybe whatever, roll your eyes or call BS on me or whatever. Completely okay, guys. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, to their thoughts. Everybody's entitled to their conclusions. But all I got to say is if you guys are going to be on this live stream, guys, just two things. Keep an open mind and just be respectful. That's it. You know, be respectful to everybody else. That's all. You know, we're all part of a loving community here, guys. We all love each other. You know, we all support each other's positivity. That's where we're all here supporting each other today, and being here as well. But thank you so much, like I said. But you know, but I just would keep an open mind to whatever you see you're going to hear today, and then just be respectful of everybody's opinion, of everybody's stories and stuff. Because it's like I said, some of these people, we all have different ways of interpreting the paranormal, what it means to us, what it is, or how it exists, and how it interprets our life. So we just want to be very, very neutral to everybody. Be happy that everybody is here today, and then everybody we want everybody to feel safe here. You know, and we want everybody to feel safe and comfortable sharing their stories. And of course, like I said, nothing's BS because I've seen it. I've seen a lot. So kind of hard to pass one over me, but we'll see. And of course, we got our beautiful and wonderful mods. Thank you so much, guys. Yes, of course. Yeah, any hate comments will be deleted, guys. No hate today. Just all love, support, and oh wow moments for sure. But once again, thank you so much for FL Vlogs. My goodness, I'm so happy to get my hat today. He's even quicker than Amazon. I'm telling you, it was next day delivery. So okay, guys. So real quick, I'm gonna send you guys a quick little question here. We're gonna start a poll. Hold on one second. I'm gonna write it up real quick, and I want everybody to participate in the chat. All right. All right, guys. Here we go. We're gonna ask the community real quick. We got a quick question right here. We want you guys to answer as honestly as possible. So, like I said, I want to see what that percentage is going to be by the end of the day, or by the end of the vlog, or the stream. Excuse me. My goodness. All right. So far, 100% says yes. My goodness. Wonder how many people voted. Let's see. Wow. Has everybody said yes? 100% so far. Go ahead, guys, and do you believe in ghosts? As simple as that. Hit the yes or the no. Please let me know. We'll keep it open in the poll for just a little bit. JJ says if ghosts weren't real, then we wouldn't have Casper. Well, you know what? The story had to come from somewhere, right? I mean, it had to originate from some kind of real perspective, I guess. And of course, he's always the lovable, friendly ghost for sure. Wow, so far we got everybody. Okay, so we got everybody saying so far 100. I'm gonna leave it open for one more minute for everybody coming in for the poll. We got a quick poll. If you guys haven't participated, please let us know. But holy moly, all of you guys said 100%, so that's why you guys are here. All right. Well, now I'm also going to ask you guys another question after this real quick, and then I want to see what the answer is going to be at the end of this live stream, and to see if that number changes for sure. So we'll close it up in just a few seconds or so. Wow, my goodness. It looks like everybody's already coming in. Yes, guys, grab your popcorn, grab your drinks, get ready. It's going to be a heck of a night. All right. All right, so 100% of you says, then yes. 100% says, oh, wow, 6 votes. Okay, great. So that's pretty much almost everybody so far catching up to us on the live. All right. I'm going to ask you guys a secondary question. Let's do this. Yes, guys, if you guys know what's going on, see, brother, look, I got you. Ladies and gentlemen, please support and help out my good friend, FL Vlogs. Like I said, great guy. We met up today, met the family, beautiful family. Happy birthday to his daughter today, guys. Thank you for showing up today. It's a pleasure, brother, to have you here in the honor. Thank you so much. All right. All right, guys, here's the other one. Here's the other question right here. Yep. Love the hat, bro. Like I said, it makes perfect sense for today. So the question is, guys, the first one was, do you believe in ghosts? And then the second one is, have you ever had a paranormal encounter? Right now we're at 50-50. Paranormal encounter could be anything, guys. Could be you maybe saw something crazy in the sky, a UFO, something crazy. Maybe you felt something at the house, you weren't sure what it was. Maybe you guys had a doll that moved all of a sudden. Who knows? Who knows? I mean, it could be anything. You guys maybe felt a presence. Maybe your guys' family members that passed away have communicated to you in some kind of way. Please let me know real quick. We're at 50-50, so this is pretty interesting. Wow. So far, I'm going to keep it open for maybe another minute or so. Have everybody else give everybody a chance. This is amazing. My goodness. I don't know about you guys, but are you guys getting a little nervous? Are you guys getting your adrenaline a little pumped up? Oh, man. JJ, don't worry about your sculpture. I bet you it's going to be amazing. Don't worry. We're going to build up that courage today for you. All right, we're going to close it up in just another minute, or another minute, about 30 seconds or so. So, have you ever had a paranormal encounter? It's currently on the poll, guys, and I would like to hear that. So far, everybody says that they believe here in ghosts. It was 100%, so that's amazing. That's great. Going to make everything feel a little bit more real for you guys. Oh, my goodness. How scary. All right, so we're closing up. We're going to be closing up in just a moment. And it looks like the final poll says, have you ever had an encounter or paranormal encounter? Well, the final poll says yes, 66%, and 33% said no out of 6 votes. All right, guys. So, well, actually, we're going to go ahead and explore all that today. We're going to actually see what the difference is, and maybe you guys have had a paranormal experience. Maybe you guys just don't know how to identify it or what it is. So, we're going to go over like I said, a couple of vocabulary because I want you guys to also understand what we're talking about. Because I know some of you guys watch like these paranormal TV shows, and they're just using equipment and giving all these like fancy scientific words and whatnot. And most of the times people have no idea what the hell that means. But yeah, man, but it sounds fancy right on TV. But we're gonna go ahead and explain some of these things real short, real simple before we get started. That way, everybody kind of has a good understanding of what we're talking about today on the subject matter. And of course, guys, I encourage everybody to share your stories. If you have a story, we're going to open that up in just a minute, or in just a little bit. I'm going to share maybe 1 or 2 stories, and then we'll open up 2 stories from you guys, and then I'll share some more of my evidence that I have and stuff. But for sure, definitely want you guys to share your stories if you have ever encountered a paranormal type of experience, or maybe have a question about the paranormal. All right, guys. So the first thing we're definitely going to talk about is EMF. So that EMF stands for electromagnetic field. Basically, any electronic product like your phone, computer, a light, it all produces like this electromagnetic field that you can't see. It's invisible, but it's measurable. So that's basically one. That's how people know that ghosts are possibly in the area or present, because they also produce an electromagnetic field around them out of nowhere. So just a thought. No problem, FL Vlogs. That we got you, brother. You go ahead and like I said, you do your thing with your family. Check in whenever you can, bro. It's all good. No worries. All right. So another word that I want you guys to kind of know is residual haunting. Basically, it's a repetitive paranormal activity resulting in an energy imprint of a person or an event in time. Which means is, like for instance, like Titanic. If Titanic was still floating, and that tragedy happened, obviously there would be some residual spirits inside of that boat if that boat was still operating and still sailing right now. But it sank all the way down to the bottom. So, but you kind of have that residual. Basically, all the spirits or all the ghosts were potentially caught in that matter of time and place or a situation or an incident. So that's a residual haunting. All right. So next word, a shadow person is commonly reportedly as an inky black humanoid entity that moves fast and is often spotted out of the corner of the eye. So we're definitely going to talk about a shadow person today. I actually have proof of one and a photograph of one I want to show you guys that I caught. But definitely something that we want you guys to know about. All right. Beatriz, hello, Beatriz. Hello and welcome. Hello, hello. Make sure to turn the lights down low for the maximum and optimal suspense. All right, guys. Orbs. Basically, it's a translucent circular anomaly, which is like a little ball of light seen in photography and in videography. So definitely we're going to talk about that. I do have that encountered. Um, so we'll definitely talk about that today. Here's a big one, EVP, electronic voice phenomena. So basically, it's when you have a recorder, like a simple recorder that you get, that you can buy at the store. You simply place it at a location, you let it just record, and then those are the voices that you hear that are captured that the human ear did not catch. So EVP, electric voice phenomena, and attached to that is also a disembodied voice. Which is a voice or a noise that lacks an explainable source, which means it's like when you hear a voice and you're alone in the room and you have no idea where the hell it came from. That's a disembodied voice. All right. All right. Here's another big one right here for you guys. Parkins hit my man, Dave Bacon. Congratulations on you guys' live stream yesterday, guys. You guys did a great job. Look at this. I won the hat, bro. I got it. FL came through like a champ. Angel, thank you so much, bro. Man, I love it. Let me know, dude, if you want to hop in and be part of the live stream. I know I think you had some stories you wanted to share. We definitely want to hear them, and then we want you to share them, bro. So let me know if you want to stop on into the chat, bro, or into the not to the chat, but into the live stream or the chat, whichever one you like, brother. It's up to you. It's all good. Next one is inhuman entity, which is a supernatural being, such as a demon or a jinn. A jinn is more of like a Middle Eastern type of witch that did not begin in existence in a human form. So that's a big one. and I possibly have a photograph of one that I captured in one of the homes. We'll definitely show you that as well too. And this one is an intelligent haunting, which means that it's an activity resulting of an aware ghost or spirit that interacts with its environment. Which means is, if you ask an entity a smart question like, are you cold because it's cold outside, or are you wet because it's raining, and it answers yes or no, or it says like, what am I holding in my hand, and it'll say phone, or it'll say hat, or it'll say something. That's an intelligent haunting or an intelligent type of response that you get. So everybody good kind of with the vocabulary, guys? I know there's much more, but we don't want to bore you with any of that. I just kind of want to go over some of this stuff just so everybody's kind of aware of what's going on, so we have a better understanding as to what's going on with all this, so that way we can kind of get started. And yes, we're all freezing. Perfect weather today, guys, for a live stream, especially talking about the paranormal. So, for instance, yes, it is windy out here. Yes, it is. Lights are flickering. Everything. Yes. Woo. So once again, guys, before we get kind of started with everything, well, we do advise viewer discretion is advised. Some of the stuff that we will explain today's show may not be suitable for a younger audience. Of course, maybe a provocative word might come out or two, or a flavorful word or so. But we just want to make sure that everybody's aware that what we're going to be showing today, guys, is not your normal wear and tear of the Disney parks. This is pretty much the real life stuff. And then we, it's definitely the stuff that'll make you change the way that you believe things. So let's get started, guys. First of all, thank you so much for everybody for joining us. Please, like I said, like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. Guys, are you guys ready? Give me some thumbs up. Let's get started, guys. Let's start sharing some stories. Let's start sharing some videos. Let's do this. I am excited today. All right. Woo. My goodness. All right, let's go. Here we go. There we go. FL, my boy Angel. We got some three thumbs. Iris is good to go. She got 3 ghosts already. She's ready to go. Here we go. Iris, thank you. There we go. Henry. Do the hitchhiking ghosts really do follow us home? You know what? Hold on to that question, because I definitely want to answer that question. Before we get started, guys, this is something I used to do when I was a paranormal investigator. People asked, how did you stay safe? How did you protect yourself? How did you make sure that ghosts didn't follow you guys home? Definitely use the tools of the trade here. I'm not a very religious person, but I was raised, I guess, in a Catholic format in raising with my family, because we are Hispanic, and of course, most of them believe in Catholicism. But we used to do, all of us are, as paranormal investigators. I'll kind of tell you else about it. But we used to be comprised. I created a group called Red Paranormal. Oh, hold on. We got somebody coming in? No? Oh, never mind, guys. Sorry. So basically, Red Paranormal was a group of investigators that I found around my town here in Palm Springs and around the city. And we all had one common thing. We all kind of wanted to be paranormal investigators. No, I did it to begin with to have fun. I'm like, man, that'd be fun to be ghost chasing. I've been watching TV. I've been watching these TV shows. It'd be great, whatever, blah, blah. But then it started to become real. I started to have, when I went out there and started asking the public if you guys had any ghost stories. And this was on social media back in Facebook. And people had some real stories. They really had some real, depressing stories, some scary stuff. And I was like, wow, this isn't a game. This is something real. So I started kind of taking this whole entire thing real seriously and did my homework. Like I said, it was just me and Miranda at the time. The baby wasn't in the picture yet. And then, every single time we did investigation, we always used to protect ourselves. So this was always in my pocket or on me, or wherever we went on an investigation, just in case, guys. And I would definitely hold it, wrap it around my hand. And we were all standing in a circle, all of us investigators or whoever we brought with us at the moment, including the clients as well, or the people that were with us. And we would say the special prayer. So I want to do it today as well, too, guys, just to be safe and ensure any kind of positive energy stays with us, and to ensure just for safety, guys. I'd rather do it and be safer than sorry. So we used to read this paranormal investigator prayer, and it goes something like this. May we be strong in the Lord and in the strength of his might. Saint Michael the Archangel, defend us and protect us against all evil and negativity on all levels. May the divine light of the archangel surround us with their love. We ask that all negative thoughts, forms, lost souls, residues, elementals, fragments be permanently healed and taken into the light. And may they be freed to the highest will of God. May we be purified and blessed upon every level of entry of our being in our work that we do, and be given more divine power in our protection. They will be done. Thank you. Amen. All right, guys. Well, hopefully everybody did join us today, and we're all feeling good. We're all feeling a little safe. All right, so let's get started with our first story. So, all right. So back in the day, when I first started my paranormal, like I said, investigations, we started off a little slow. It was kind of hard to kind of figure out time and a date to visit these people, but we also had, like I said, people coming out to us and asking for help. And at the time, I had a coworker that came up to me, and I'm sure you guys maybe already heard the story and already seen this, but I want to make sure that everybody sees it, and then we'll move on to some stuff that you guys have never seen before. But I want to make sure that everybody's seen it and everybody understands the story. This is the most compelling one. This is one that took place here in the Coachella Valley, which is in the Palm Springs area where we live at. And what happened was a coworker had a friend that passed away. This gentleman, he used to wear a white Adidas like windbreaker and some denim shorts. He was an African American gentleman, so he was very dark skinned. And he used to go jogging because his doctor said he needed to lose weight and be healthy, blah, blah, blah. So his wife and his daughter went off to school. The gentleman went off to go running. He came back from his jog, I believe. And as he came back, the wife, got ready, to go to school or to go and, to do her job or go to her work. When she discovered her husband was passed out, or basically he was pretty much lifeless. He, I guess, passed away somewhere in the restroom. He hit his head. I'm not sure exactly what happened. They're saying it's something with the heart. But he was found dead in the restroom. Funeral services and the burial took place about a week or two later. And this is back in the kind of like early 2000s and whatnot. So you guys remember the razor phones? So basically during the burial service of what happened during this funeral, the daughter was 5 years old. And the daughter was given her cell phone by the mom. The mom just wanted to get through the service. Obviously, the daughter is 5 years old, doesn't know what happened to daddy, doesn't really understand what's going on. She just wants to play. She saw some of her cousins there in the cemetery where they're trying to have the burial. So she just gave her the phone, not knowing what's going on. Like I said, it was a razor phone, not the best quality camera, not the best type of phone, but hey, it was pretty decent at the time. And then after all said and done, the daughter, started taking all these pictures, messing with the settings, playing the games on the phone. So everybody got done with the whole entire ceremony. The whole entire burial had concluded, and everybody kind of transitioned back into the deceased family's home for like a little dinner get together. You know how they always have like a little dinner get together at the deceased home, just after a funeral, after a service. And that's what ended up happening. So the mom, out of the whole entire events of the day, she stopped and she was like, okay, well, where's my phone? And she remembered her daughter still had it, so she went and asked her daughter for it. Opened up her phone. Her phone had all kinds of messed up settings and screensavers, and she took a million pictures and stuff. And as the mom started deleting the pictures one by one, she noticed one photograph passed out in front of everybody, right? I guess right in front of wherever she was in that ceremony or in that service, back at her house. She just passed out. When she woke up, she just said she just saw her husband, which is the gentleman that they just buried. And well, let me show you guys what picture that was, and we'll break it down for you guys and tell you guys what it is. If you guys aren't, I'm pretty sure already seen this. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Let me go ahead and clear up my screen a little bit for you guys to help you guys see a little bit better. Hold on one second. All right. So this is the picture that was on the phone. Now, if you guys remember me explaining to you guys what was seen and what was found, the gentleman that passed away, he was wearing a white windbreaker jacket and some denim jeans, and of course he was African American gentleman. This is the picture that was taken. It looks like the daughter caught a picture of him, the apparition of him standing over his grave, and he was just buried moments ago, right over here, guys, right where my mouse is pointing. Looks like we caught a disembodied, apparition. If you really look real closely, can't see his feet. You can see him just floating, which is pretty crazy. Now, on more examining, this took place, and this picture, when you actually visit the location, it's the cemetery that's off of 52 in Jackson, in the city of Coachella, maybe a couple streetlights away from where they have the Coachella Fest. Now, the spookiest thing is obviously him standing right there, looking at his own grave, obviously deceased, and wearing the exact same clothing that he wore when he passed away. But the craziest thing is when I actually examined the picture, I noticed a lot crazier stuff. I noticed that there were actually spirits that were waiting for him or watching him or something, like they're all kind of grouped up. And it's crazy too. You can see like the bodies right here of the spirits. You can see, looks like maybe perhaps the parents, perhaps the children's spirits. I don't know, but if you look, there's so many of them right here. There's more back here, kind of waiting for him. And if you kind of look, it kind of almost looks like he's manifesting wings. When I kind of examine this picture, if you kind of look, it looks like he's manifesting wings, like he's becoming an angel or something, guys. I don't know. Tell me what your opinion is. I mean, I want to hear it, guys. Let me see in the chat. I definitely want to hear that. But like I said, obviously more spirits right here. Let me zoom in on this little section real quick. Look at that. You can kind of tell. Like I said, this picture has not been photoshopped. It hasn't been enhanced or anything like that. This is original, the way that it came out of the phone. The quality is terrible, like I said. But this is it though. This is the original picture right here, guys. This is some crazy stuff. So please let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think that these are spirits behind them? That basically it's like the cemetery welcoming the new resident. I don't know. It's pretty crazy. It gives me chills. It is such a great, it is a crazy picture, especially when you know the story behind it. Definitely the circumstances will get you. It's crazy. Let's see what the chat says. Such a crazy pic, especially seeing the other operations behind them. It gives me chills. Yes, definitely for sure. I'll play the role of skeptic. The quality of the picture leaves it way open to interpretation. Okay, no problem. Hey, Park and Sip. Like I said, guys, everybody's entitled to their opinion. Most definitely. Hey, but you know what though? We'll show you some clearer stuff as we move on to kind of show proof as we progress. But hey, thank you so much. Bacon, brother, you keeping it real, dude. I love you, bro. But this is very interesting. Of course, yes, it is. It's not, and most of the times when these pictures are taken, they're not as clear, but they still show, I guess, what maybe the camera or the naked eye missed. It's kind of crazy, but that's how it goes. That picture is so clear, even though it's not good quality. Yes, I mean it is clear. You can see what's going on, but like I said, but some people maybe because it is uh, blurry or not in focus or whatever. Maybe it's not the clearest picture to look at. It's not the cleanest one or whatever. It's all good and no worries. Like I said, Mama Bear, you see it. I'm glad you do. Like I said, this is a real picture, but this is just a warm up, guys, and we're going to get a lot more interesting and a lot more crazier stuff that we're going to show you that I've actually gotten. So, okay, so that's first story of the night, right there, guys, and we're going to move on to the next. So to kind of explain things to you guys as well, like I said, I've done several investigations here in the Coachella Valley. I've done several investigations of the Queen Mary. I've done, which is the sailing ship in Long Beach and still there. The Whaley House, which is reportedly the most haunted home or the most haunted location in the United States. And actually, it's been certified by the state. That's actually been the most haunted. So I don't even know how the hell you even go about that, about even having it be certified, which is crazy. I don't understand how they certify it, but they have somehow. But yeah, it's crazy or so. So just to kind of get you guys into the mood and into the explanation of how things work or how I got started with it. So here in the Coachella Valley, where I live at in Palm Springs, it is the celebrities kind of hideaway. A lot of Hollywood comes here to kind of play and stuff, but they also come here to pass away, to basically go into the afterlife. Let's see what we got real quick on the chat. Parkinson, the fact that you went to do this Queen Mary thing and makes you be my hero. I love the Queen Mary. Yes, bro. The Queen Mary, dude, is an awesome ship, bro. I love the whole nostalgia of the sea and the romanticism of all that. But I also think of the Titanic. I also think of Ghost Ship. If you guys ever seen that movie, it's an amazing movie. Um, but yeah, it's fantastic. So let me show you guys this real quick to show you kind of a little bit of a mix in half and half in between of what celebrities are buried here in Palm Springs that you may know of, for sure. So the first one is Sonny Bono. Does anybody know who Sonny Bono is? You guys are probably old enough. You guys remember that he did the song "I Got You, Babe." He was real big back in the '70s with Cher. If you guys know who Cher is, Sonny Bono then became a congressman later on in his final days, and then he ended up dying in, I believe, Colorado on a skiing accident, and then his home was here in Palm Springs. He was actually the mayor of Palm Springs too at one point, but he ended up passing away, and he's buried here. I did an EVP session here. I had trouble finding the audio of the EVP session, but they're definitely very, very interesting to visit his grave uh, and to kind of feel the sensation of that of just being there. And that's my fingers that you guys are looking at that I kind of scraped off his tombstone there. The other one I want to show you guys, probably maybe a big name. You guys will probably won't figure it out, but who it is. But that says Francis Albert Sinatra. Now, if that name sounds familiar, this is Frank Sinatra, ladies and gentlemen. Frank Sinatra, the king of the Rat Pack, the chairman of the board himself. He is buried in our backyard here in the Cathedral City, Palm Springs area. His full name was Francis Albert Sinatra. He was Italian, and he passed away. And this is where he's buried. Next to him, and his wife is actually buried. And I was at her funeral, and I took paparazzi pictures at her funeral. So, but I was there. And of course, his grave is very frequently visited by strangers and fans and admirers. And obviously, they leave pennies, they leave Jack Daniels, dice, cigars, little baggies of cocaine sometimes. I've seen there. Candles, little shot glasses of booze. I believe there's some Jack Daniels right there. So it's pretty crazy. We got a question right here, real quick. Oh wait, looks like we got Parkinson says I heard that the Titanic is or the Titanic, the Queen Mary, that they're close to thinking of closing it because it's sinking. Wow. I don't know if they said it was if it was sinking, but yeah, I've kind of heard something like that where it was in such disrepair where they were afraid that it was going to, or maybe it was. I'm not quite sure, but I think I heard something like that, and yeah, it's pretty crazy. But right now it's still closed to the public for whatever reason. It never opened right after pandemic. It's still closed to everybody, so that's pretty creepy. JJQ, may I ask why they leave pennies? In some common cultures, or I guess it's just like a cemetery unspoken rule, but people always say when you come and visit somebody at a cemetery, you always leave something there out of respect. People leave pennies because it's like, you leave a coin or a penny or a treat or something, just to show your respects to the person that you came to visit, that you admire them, that you respect them, that you wish them well and restful peace. That's why people leave pennies there. Most commonly, you'll see that like in the grave of like George, what's that guy, Jim Morrison from The Doors, up in I believe in France somewhere where he's buried in Paris. It's crazy, yeah. So let's see what else we got on here. They're putting pennies to use for the allotment fee. I mean, it is crazy, but yes, it's a definitely good question. Yes, but people do leave pennies as a sign of respect, as a sign of love and admiration, and it's just, I guess it's a good vibe. It's good karma to leave pennies, and it's not uncommon to see that. Definitely, if you visit other celebrity graves, you will see something similar to this for sure. But this is kind of like the humble beginnings of where I started. Did an EVP also as well at Frank Sinatra's a grave. Unfortunately, he is real close to the highway or to the road is, which was very loud when I went during the day. That I had a hard time kind of hearing any type of EVPs or any kind of voice phenomena or any kind of anomalies in the audio that I recorded. So it was kind of hard. So I'll maybe try again. Maybe we'll do it maybe live on our live stream one day. But I can maybe go and we can do it maybe in the afternoon right before they close when everything's a little bit more calm and quieter. So we'll definitely see about that for sure, guys. So okay, so real quick, guys, before we kind of get moving a little bit, any quick questions, guys, before we get moving? Right now, I want to talk about a client investigation that we did, which is pretty crazy. We're definitely going to start showing you. This is one of our first investigations that was really a hot spot. We really saw some crazy stuff here. We definitely want to show you guys as well. That's what we got. Oh, take me. Hey, Park Bacon, bro, come down to Palm Springs for the weekend, brother. I'll take you on all kinds of stuff, bro. We'll take you to celebrity homes. We'll take you ghost hunting, bro. We'll take you paparazzi, and we'll take you to the pool. We'll take you to Coachella, wherever you want to go. FL Vlog says, my little brother is there in that cemetery, but they clean it out. Yeah, when you leave Flowers every Wednesday. It's been 5 years since he passed. I am so sorry to hear that. And yes, it's a beautiful cemetery. They do take very good care of it. Like I said, there's a lot of celebrities buried there. Those are the two most famous or biggest names that you will find there, for sure. But most definitely, it's very important, yeah, that they do that, and they do that just to make sure that the cemetery stays cleaned, well maintained. I asked them why they do that, and that's what they said. So, let's see. Hey, Parkinson says bacon. I'm there. All right. Parkinson says let's just go to party. Hey, what, bro? I'm already ahead of you. I'm already pre-gaming. All right. So here we go, guys. Let's get down to the down and dirty. So part of our first investigations that we've ever did, we did it at a home. It was a private residence here in the Coachella Valley. I'm not going to say where exactly, but I will tell you that this person came to us, and they were also talking about, that they had. This was in a small apartment, very small apartment. I think it was like 1 bedroom, 1 bath. But it was in a very poor part of town, I guess you would say, lower income, where a lot of crime, a lot of stuff has happened over there. And this is what we did, guys. We would do our homework before we would go to any client's home. When you told us that we wanted to have, the paranormal investigators come to our house and investigate, we would do investigation on your address. Very simple. Just Google the address. You'll find out information if anything's happened on the block, any murders, crime, that kind of stuff. Anything significant that's on the news, newspapers, and whatever. You can Google just about everything, guys, if you know how to find it. I'm really good at that. So we do research, and every single time that apartment complex kept coming up. Murder, shootings, drive-bys. So definitely, this family was experiencing really something terrible. They were getting knocks on the doors. They were getting their hair pulled. They were getting punched, or I guess like hit in the back while they were in bed. Sometimes they said that they would feel somebody pushing down on the mattress just to wake them up, and then when they wake up, you would hear like the footsteps just kind of running away from them, kind of like if they were teasing them or taunting them. So finally, they said, "Hey, this is it. We're done. We want to find out what the hell's going on." And they definitely called us. So we went out there, and this is one of our first investigations, guys. And let me show you guys what we found. You guys ready for this? So you guys are starting to get chills, for sure. All right, here we go. All right, guys. So our first picture. This is one of our investigators. I don't want to mention his name because he's no longer part of the investigation team, and of course, it's been on such a long time. But we'll just leave him nameless. We'll just leave him there in the picture, looking handsome. But he was basically writing down notes and taking down times, and basically he was taking down all kinds of notes and stuff like that as well, of everything that was going on, because everything is time based. And this is how we did our investigations, guys. We would go in there with a clear sense of mind, an open mind, right? What we hear, what we see, what we feel, and we will say it out loud. I'm getting itchy in my back at blah blah blah, and he would record the time. Okay, I'm feeling a strange sensation in the back of my neck. I just heard a noise in the kitchen. I felt something touch me in the back of my head or whatever. So we would all write it down, and then we would try to debunk that. What did we hear? Oh, it was just maybe the plumbing, whatever, the water, the water running through the pipes, and that's what we heard in the back in the kitchen. Oh, something touched me. Well, that could have been maybe, I don't know, a bug or something in the house. It's all about how we look at it. And when we did our paranormal investigations, we all based it off of scientific research. I'll show you the tools after this presentation in just a minute, what we used and what they're for, and how do we measure this kind of stuff. But this is what we found. So when I took some of the pictures and we looked at it, this is what we found, guys. I don't know if you can kind of tell, but this seems like a presence morphing right here in one of the pictures right here. I don't know if you can kind of tell. It's a body. It's a shape of a person. Now, when I look at it, I thought it was a child because the apparition looked very, very short compared to this gentleman right here. He was sitting down at a table, at the dining room table, taking notes. This is a wall, and this is the light switch for the kitchen and for the living room. We were sitting with just one minimal light in the living room, and that was it for the whole entire home. But then look how short the whole entire body looks. So we're thinking it's a child, right? Well, let's find out what else we found. Get back to it looks. And then I see it again in another picture. So this is not a shadow. There was nobody standing in front of the light. There was nobody creating this blue light. There was nothing like that here. On the bottom, there was nothing reflecting blue light or causing this, especially to give this kind of weird glow. And then if you look, the glow kind of extends and it goes all the way down to here in a weird streak, all the way from this dot all the way to the top. So, and like I said again, strange body, strange look, strange format, maybe like a small child, perhaps. Kind of weird, right? Okay. So let's see what else we got. Let's see. And then we also took a shot in one of the closets. Remember the term orb that we mentioned earlier? I actually caught one right here. If I still had the video, you would actually see that orb moving into the shot. It moved up, crossed away, and then just sunk down. Right where we caught it here in this still, it was right before it sunk down into the white. And it just kind of got lost into the white because I kind of overexposed the picture because the flash was so close to the white background that it gave us a really hot sensation. But people yet again say, hey, this right here could be dust. It could be just maybe just gunk in your camera lens. Who knows? But a lot of people say that it's spiritual energies, that it's electromagnetic energies. And then, here's another one too, guys. I don't know if you guys see this one, but here, this one was just crazy. You see this whole black shadow thing right here? Now, it's kind of funny, but when you look at the other pictures that are associated with this, it's like a black cloud moving throughout the whole entire living room. And this house right here, we called it the portal because this place was like the portal to hell. Trust me, I will show you the video and I will tell you why. This is probably the craziest, most active house I've ever been to, where it was just straight obvious that this place had something going on inside of it without even pulling out the tools. Like this entity or whatever the hell it was just adamant to show us what the hell was in that house. They just wanted to show us what was in it, and they were playing with us, and they didn't like that we were there. If you can kind of see here too, you can kind of see some faint orbs into the shot. I don't know if you can kind of see them right here. There's one here. There's another one here. So it's crazy. It's a black fog. We can't explain how the hell it got here. We have no idea. Obviously, everything else is good except for that black fog. And at the time, I was actually getting some EVPs, electromagnetic, I was getting some smart responses from some of the stuff that we were doing. So it was pretty intense. So definitely something crazy. But this is just a start, guys. Like I said, don't worry. We're gonna definitely show you guys a lot more. This is just kind of some of the stuff that we encountered when we first started. And like I said, and this is when we got really serious with it. Oh, and then actually, let me show you guys this right here. I don't know if you guys can see this. More orbs. These are a little bit more identifiable. Right here and here. Yeah. So let me know if you guys can see them. I'll zoom in a little bit more for you guys. There you go. Here's a big one right here. There you go. Big one right here. Right there. There's one right here. There's definitely a bright one right there. Smaller one here. And then a couple more up here by the door. Wow. So it was crazy. It was definitely crazy, guys. Starting to get chills again, just so I remember. See what the chat says real quick. It says, yeah, bro, straight dark fog. Yep. Like I said, it was unexplainable. Had no idea where the hell that came from. I knew somebody who went to an old house and she caught a tall shadow in a picture, and it was wow. Hold on to that one, JJ. We're definitely going to talk about that in just a second because we have something similar and we definitely want to discuss that during that. So please hold on to that. We will not forget you, I promise. JJ says that she told me none of was the tall. She told me none was that tall next to her. Oh no, nobody was that tall. Wow. Okay. Hmm. And we see them. Okay, good, Mama Bear. Thank you so much for letting me know. Okay, guys. So real quick, let me kind of show you guys the tools of the trade that we kind of used. We used a lot of tools to do our ghost hunting, but I'm going to definitely show you guys some of these tools, and we're definitely going to demonstrate them and use them today on a live paranormal investigation here in our house, live on this live stream in just a little bit. First, let me show you this. So this, I'm sure you guys already seen it. This is a laser gun. What this does is it shoots a laser up into any kind of surface and tells us the temperature. It reads it out digitally right here on the temperature gauge, and this is very, very, very useful in determining temperature changes and fluctuations in temperature. So whenever anybody says I feel cold, or do you guys feel that cold chill breeze or whatever, definitely hit the laser. Instantly, you'll find out what the temperature changes, and you can guys can see the spikes and the fluctuation in it. So very important tool. Of course, more important one is your protection, guys. Cops don't go out without the bulletproof vest. We don't go out without our rosaries and without our definite our definitely protection here for sure. Next one up, you guys have probably seen it before. This is called the ghost meter. This is very. It looks like a toy, but definitely it is not. Let me show you how it works. You turn it on. There it is. So what this does is this basically detects any kind of electromagnetic field around this, and whenever it feels that electromagnetic field, the gauge or the needle will start moving or bouncing around, and then it'll light up and beep. So let me kind of show you an example. Cell phones, they produce a lot of electromagnetic fields. Let me show you how this works. Very sensitive. Yeah. So definitely, what we used to do is we used to place this like in our investigation somewhere, maybe a few feet away from us, and ask the spirit to, if you're here today, please make this device go off. And yes, we had this thing give us some intelligent responses before. So definitely a very useful tool. Very, very, very good piece of equipment to use. And then it's kind of hard to explain how we get those kind of responses. Next up would be, let me show you this one. This one's pretty cool. Everybody kind of knows this one. Can you let me see what this one says? Oh my goodness, you guys got some funny ones. Let's see. Can I use that for my Buzz Lightyear ride? Well, I don't know. I don't know if you'll get the top score with it, but for sure you might be able to give it a try. Hello, everyone. Late but here, Adriana. Hello, hello. Thank you for coming and joining. We're just getting basically warmed up. I am sure going to do this again, so I'll save time for that story then. But we've had cold spots all over the Catholic school that I worked at. I need that laser to show them how cold it is. Yes, bro. You can find this laser anywhere. You can get it on Amazon for a few bucks, maybe 10, 15 bucks. Definitely useful tool. This little doodad, this one is a lot of fun. This one has gotten us some crazy responses, and if you guys don't know what this is an ITC research device, and it's called. Ooh! Whoa! 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 Guys, look! I found a ghost. It's Zero. Tell them who you are, baby.
I'm Alea.
Oh, you're Zero. You're a ghost. You scared Daddy.
I'm not Zero. I'm Alea.
You're late. Why you dressed like a ghost? Why you walk in the room saying, "Ooh"? What are you scaring Daddy for?
I baby sneak to your mommy.
Because Mommy told you to?
Yeah.
Bad Mommy. Don't worry. We're going to scare Mommy later with ghosts, okay?
Okay.
I love you.
I love you.
Say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Say thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Thank you. We love you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye. Bye, ghost. Say hi to Jack and Sally for me. Ladies and gentlemen, Alea, she had to make her grand debut and her grand entrance today. She did it as a ghost. Close the door, baby. Close the door for Daddy. Whew. I don't know about you guys, but that made me kind of jump too because all of a sudden I heard woo, and then all of a sudden the door just slammed open. That was pretty crazy. Um, oh my goodness, I love my daughter. She is just so much fun to play with. I can't wait till I take her on a real adventure, on a real ghost hunting adventure, and see what we find, guys. I'm pretty sure we're gonna make a heck of a team. Anyway, so going back to this is just a spirit box, an SBC7, and what this does, it basically circles on AM/FM channels, and it goes through these channels very quickly, depending on the speed and depending how you want it. It'll reverse it or go forward, and basically in between the channels and the frequencies, you will catch real voices of the actual ghost responding to you if you ask them a question. We have gotten some crazy answers on here, intelligent answers. Before on my investigations, and we're definitely going to play with this bad boy in just a little bit. But yeah, just to kind of show you how it works. But it's pretty crazy how this little powerful little device can really get you some really good, I guess, answers. It's creepy. All right, moving on to the next. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen one of these before, and in Ghost Paranormal Investigations on TV. It's called a Mel meter, and what this does, this gives you a more accurate reading with this antenna on the top, and then the reader gauge. Let me turn it on real quick, show you guys what it looks like. There we go, and there it is. So basically, what this does, it does the kind of the same thing as the ghost meter, except this gives you a more technical reading as far as the EVP or the electromagnetic frequencies that are in the air, and it reads it into prostagauss, so you're able to see what it looks like, and it also gives you a temperature, temperature gauge as well too. It tells you what the temperature is, so you can record it, and then definitely tell you if there's a sudden drop or spike in temperatures, this thing will go off. If it gets to a certain milligauss or a certain spike in electromagnetic energy, it'll go off. Very, very useful device, and you can actually record your whole entire settings and timings on here. We definitely use this a lot. This is a very useful tool, and it's very commonly used on TV, and you'll see it on real, actual paranormal investigators use this. So this is called a millimeter. A little expensive, but definitely a very good tool for detecting ghosts, and we'll definitely use this today. Oh crap, I'm really getting 4 milligauss already. Not joking. Got 4 milligauss before I just turned it off. I don't know what the hell that's all about. All right. So here's basically one of the most controversial, but yet the craziest things you've ever seen. These are dowsing rods. These are 99% copper rods that are designed on a swivel, just like this, as you can see. And basically what you do is you hold these up tight, like up in the front like this, and you hold them with your hands, but you do not obstruct the way that these hooks move, so they can move freely. And you ask the spirits a question, and then it all depends on what you ask. If you ask it to cross it, it means yes. If you ask it to open up the rods, it means no, or however you want. You can ask the spirit some intelligent questions. I will actually demonstrate these for you guys in our live paranormal investigation that we're going to be doing just in just a little bit. And then we're going to ask the spirits some real questions. See if we have any spirits here at this house, or if there's anything here joining us today, because we are talking about the afterlife here, guys. So dowsing rods, very, very important piece of equipment. And, another very important piece of equipment is this. And your body, what you feel, what you're seeing, what you're hearing, and then definitely the camera. The camera captures a lot, and the voice recorders, of course, and all that good stuff. So it's all stuff we all have now. If you're all content, creators, we all have similar stuff like that that we use. So definitely very important tools, guys. So let me kind of explain to you guys. Let's go with. Ew. Okay, here we go. All right, so you guys ready to go to the real stuff? Let's go and talk about what do you guys want to see first? You guys want to talk about the Queen Mary, or you guys want to talk about the Whaley House? Which one would you guys like to do first? Let me know in the chat, please. Whew. Let's see what it says here. Oh, you're like the hell ghost that just came from everywhere. Run. Did you see the game that kind of went viral with the pencils? Oh, yes. I did. All right, we got one for the Queen Mary, 2 for the Queen Mary, the Whaley House, and Queen Mary. Okay, looks like the Queen Mary is going to win. Charlie, did we stop the kids from playing that game? Yes. Yes. Okay, Queen Mary it is. All right, guys, let's do the Queen Mary. All right. So the Queen Mary, guys, everybody knows. Everybody thinks it's the Titanic or whatever. So I'm just gonna go ahead and clear this up for everybody. It is not the Titanic, ladies and gentlemen. The Titanic is in the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean somewhere, resting. A couple thousand people went down with it. Unfortunately, 700 survived. This Queen Mary, the ship, has traveled the world 65 times. I did my homework on it. It has been through 2 world wars. It has had 67 notable deaths on it, but these are deaths that have been documented, not to mention all the soldiers that passed away on it that were being transported to and from Europe during the war. And also the ones that were not registered or not documented because they happened either they were just passengers or they were just guests or they were just not somebody important. Of course, it just I don't know. It was just a crazy time, I guess, but it was definitely docked up in Long Beach since 1984, and it's been there, I believe, ever since. So it's permanently docked. What do you guys do after so no ghost will follow you guys? We definitely did a closing prayer. We would tell the ghost after every investigation that please do not follow us home. Please be respectful of our personal space and of our privacy. We would do a closing prayer like we did an opening one as well, and then we would just kind of walk away clear and empty. We felt a heavy heart as to when we walked away. We felt sad or emotional or any kind of weird way walking out of investigation. We would stay there until we felt better to know that nothing was attached to us or following us. That was a really key thing that we also did. Like I said, safety was very important to us when we did these investigations, guys. Very, very important. Let me show you guys this real quick, and then we'll get started with the Queen Mary. The Queen Mary is definitely very interesting. Like I said, a lot of people have passed away on that ship. It is crazy to know the amount of people, but this one is where I want to kind of show you guys what's going on. This right here is the crew members who have died on board. Like I said, these are some of the notable deaths, and then the one that I want to show you at is the one that's kind of highlighted right now, and his name is Jay Petter. Jay Petter is short for John Petter. He was a fireman. He was 18 years old. He died at closing door 483 West. He died on July 10th, 1966, and he was a fireman. And a ship of firemen, it's not like a firefighter, like the ones that you see here, like in the city. He was a fireman, as in like he prevented from different fires and different types of safety stuff that would go on the ship, and he was in charge of doing a test drill. And he was crushed by a watertight door. Now, the watertight door that we're talking about is one where I did an investigation on. You probably saw it in the trailer that I did earlier. Let me show you what John Petter looked like. Even his picture looks a little creepy, guys. I'm gonna lie. All right, there we go. That's his picture right there. John Petter, 18 years old. He kind of looks like Richie Valens from La Bamba, doesn't he? But without the hair pump or whatever. But anyways, this gentleman, they were running a safety fire drill at the time, and then there's I don't know if you guys remember kind of like in the movie Titanic, but when they hit the watertight door, the doors kind of go down. They hit that bell, and they're the watertight doors that seal up. Now he was playing this game with himself, where he was going how many times he can go underneath it, I guess, before the door actually shut all the way down. For whatever reason, whatever game he was playing that day, didn't seem to he didn't seem to win. He ended up getting crushed by that watertight door, and when they found him, he was already, I guess, just a halfway out of life. By the time they got the door off of him, he had already passed away. And he passed away right there at that door, at the watertight door number 13, I believe, but it's door number 430, whatever, blah blah on the ship. But this is him, 18 years old kid, 1966. What can I tell you guys? I mean, it's sad to look at him. Unfortunately, he lost his life just playing a simple game. But obviously, you don't play with that kind of heavy machinery and then that kind of stuff. He should know better too. I mean, he was in charge of safety and stuff like that for the ship. So, but we do have some good news. I believe he might be Not doing too bad. I do believe that I did capture him on one of my investigations, and I definitely want to show you that right now. So let me show you this. All right, so I'm gonna kind of give you guys a little bit backstory. So I was doing an investigation at the Queen Mary. We did a paranormal investigation. There's kind of two or three tours that you can do. You can do one where you go and there's this tour guide, kind of like a Disneyland. Oh, if you guys look to the left, there's our gift shop, and if you look to the right, there's our restaurant. If you look to the left, there's blah blah blah. Okay, and there's like the little scary paranormal in 1965. This, whatever. Those are not the paranormal investigations that I did. I did the actual paranormal investigation where it started at 11 o'clock at night and didn't end until like about 4 or 5 in the morning when the sun started coming up. And we were guided by a professional paranormal investigator that had full access to the ship. We went to places that no public is allowed in, not even the employees. These are all out of access or off limits areas. And these are the most haunted areas in the ship itself. And we, in a small group of myself, my dad went with me because he just, he was being a good trooper. And of course, I had to drive home that night too, or whatever. Um, but basically, we did the tour, and we were inside the engine room. Now, where John Petter died, the gentleman that we just saw the picture of, if you kind of see where the Queen Mary is at, that's actually 30 feet underwater. So the water line's up here, and the engine room is down here, right at the bottom of the hull. So you're about 30 feet underwater in that area, and we keep hearing bangs throughout the investigation. Like something would, like a whale would almost like be headbanging the crap out of the hull. It was a large and loud bang that we kept hearing, and I couldn't understand what the hell it was that I was hearing. And I kept taking the pictures, and the more I kept talking to John, the more I kept hearing these noises. So then I just grabbed my camera and took a bunch of pictures, guys, and this is what I found right here. You tell me what you guys think. It's up for interpretation. Up to you guys. But if you guys look closely, this is on the upper hall of the engine room. So basically, where I'm walking is the catwalk, and right up here, I don't know if you guys see it. It is a shape of the catwalk walking up and down an area that is not followed by anybody. There's nobody up there. Like I said, this is like at 2 in the morning. It was crazy. Tell me what you guys think, guys. Let me know. That is a black shadow figure of a person, and if you look, it doesn't look like a very older man. Just by kind of like the posture and the look, and it looks more youthful. I'm almost fairly certain that I captured John Petter, the 18-year-old kid, right there. And if you look, he's walking on the top. This is the catwalk right here. If you guys looking at where my mouse is going, right here, this is the cat. Sorry, guys. This is the catwalk right here on the bottom, and he's walking perfectly aligned to it. There's nobody up there. Like I said, this is not trickery, guys. This is not Disneyland. The Queen Mary does not have this kind of technology to pull this kind of shit off. To make us, think that. But yeah, and then basically when I asked the gentleman from the tour, the paranormal, I said, "Where would John Petter work?" He said, This was his whole entire area. That upper deck area would be his area of work. His area to patrol would be the area downstairs where the engines are and all the fancy equipment is, and also where all the fire safety equipment is. Just off the picture, onto the left hand side, and also to the right hand side, like valves to shut steam off and whatever else was on there. So this was his area of patrol. So I asked John, I'm like, "Hey John, are you working, bro? Or, if you're working, bro," I'm like, I asked, "Hey John, are you with us today? Are you working? Are you on shift? Are you on duty?" And I just kept hearing those bangs, those loud bangs, and those are the bangs that you guys heard on the trailer. If you guys saw the trailer for this live stream tonight, spooky, like I said, and trust me, guys, this gets worse. It gets a lot more spine tingling. I'm gonna show you guys a couple other things too. Pretty crazy, right, guys? I mean, it's crazy. The shadow figure that I caught on this. Let's see what else it says. Iris says, "Yep, I can definitely see a shadow." Let's see what else. I see because the pole isn't at the high. If it was a shadow, yes, the pole would be, the height. Well, this pole right here that we're looking at was just in my way. But if you look at it, this is a whole different depth. Like I said, there's nobody in front of me to be obstructing the view, but it's a full person. It's a full body, a full shadow. There's nothing that would make that shape here. It looks like the hands are on the waist or maybe in the pockets. Yep. Um, yeah, it's definitely spine tingling. I can make out eyes. Wow, even if you can make out the eyes, that's incredible. See, I mean, like I said, it's all up into what everybody else sees on it. Can't really see the face, but you can kind of see that. But it's definitely creepy. Well, now I got something else creepier. So as our tour progressed throughout the evening, they definitely did take us throughout the whole entire ship, and they definitely took us into the boiler room. The boiler room is where I caught a voice saying "Get out." No joke. I actually caught an EVP, which is a disembodied voice or electric voice phenomena. Excuse me, where it says "Get out." Just like that in the boiler room. And I was using the voice box. But this one didn't come through the voice box. It actually came straight to my microphone on my camera. And let me see if I can play that for you right now, guys. That audio. Well, actually, better yet, let me see if I can play that video for you guys. Let me see. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 minute, guys. It just takes a quick second to cue all that. And it was crazy too. We got a lot of different responses. When I was in that area. We were inside the boiler room. So now let me give you guys a whole different explanation as to where we're at now. So we went into the boiler room. The boiler room is where everything hot steams in there, and that's what provided and basically fuel propellant for the ship. Basically, all the boiler rooms, guys shoveling coal to these big, huge boilers uh, that made the ship go and run and sail and stuff like that. So it was freaking crazy to see all that. And we went there for sure. Let me play it for you guys. And we were at this part. Like I said, we caught a bunch of crazy voices, guys. And I know you probably can't see the video, but at least you'll be able to hear it. So give me 1 second, guys. Let me put it on for you, and let me make sure that you guys are able to hear this because this is crazy. All right, 1 second. Feet underwater. Real quick, guys, can you guys give me a thumbs up if you guys can hear that, please? And I will go ahead and I'll let you know when to listen to that EVP. Please give me a thumbs up if you guys are able to hear this audio. It sounds kind of staticky, but that's the spirit box. Okay, excellent, great. Can you guys see it too, or just hear it? I don't know if you guys heard that, but one of the females that was on the tour said, "John, are you tired?" And the spirit box says, "Yep." I don't know if you guys heard that. Oh, you guys can see it. Excellent, fantastic, great. We're gonna end this session with the spirit box. If you guys want to communicate, right now is your chance. Did you guys hear that? We all heard it. It was a little girl's voice, and it said, "Help me." It came through on the spirit box, guys. How crazy is that? I don't know if you guys heard it. Let me see if I can play it again real quick. Little girl's voice. One more time. We're gonna end this session with the spirit box. If you guys want to communicate, right now is your chance. Little girl's voice. Wow. Little girl's voice said, "Help me." And then I'll tell you guys who that little girl voice was. It's a disembodied spirit that her name is Jackie. We'll explain in just a minute. Sarah? Is that you? There's a little girl here with us. Can you please tell us her name? How old are you? Now, if you listen very closely to the audio, it said 7. So the age of the we asked the little girl, what age are you or how old are you are, and I actually asked the girl this, and she said 7. She said it on the spirit box. Let's see, guys, you can see it better.
Are you 7?
Wow, did you guys hear that? It said yes. This is my spirit box, guys. The one that I just showed you guys. This one right here. This is what caught that. Yes. Freaky. Let's play some more. Help me, little girl voice. I said it again. Help me. Now, at this point in time, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I was this was like around a little bit after 2 in the morning, and I was starting to get chills. Um, this is about all the way. This is on the bottom of the ship, so we're like 50 or 60, probably like 50 feet underwater at this point. So no way that we were getting any kind of radio signals, like any kind of like AM FM frequencies. Definitely no cell phone. We were just in by metal and just surrounded just by twisted metal and just super thick steel all around us. So there was no way any of these kind of frequencies were coming in and telling us this. And like I said, these were intelligent answers. That was the scariest part, guys. That's the freakiest part. These are intelligent answers. Let's play some more. Shortly after we completed our spirit box session, we were able to capture this EVP of a man's voice saying, "Get out." All right, listen up. Did you guys hear that? It said, "Get out." It literally whispered it into the microphone. You can hear me breathing, of course, because I'm chubby and by this time my adrenaline, my heart was pumping. I felt something there, and that's what we heard on the microphone. We didn't hear it in our ears. We heard it just after when I reviewed my footage of the voice, and you can see it on the spectrum, on the audio spectrum. It said, "Get out," and that's how I heard it, or that's how I identified that there was something there. When I played it back, it was crazy. It almost blew my mind when it said, "Get out." All right, so now we're moving into the first class swimming pool area. Iris, did you hear that, Iris? Like I said, guys, I can't make this crap up. This is straight up. Okay, so let me kind of give you this little scenario right here. So as you guys can see, right, I think it's me because I'm sitting here breathing hard on the video. And as you can see, the pool deck is right up here in the corner. You can see the upper pool deck. The bottom of the pool is really dark because, like I said, there's really no lighting up here. But this is the first class pool. This place is completely off limits to staff and guests and anybody else. So we had very, very private access into this, and very, very, very lucky to be here. This is where a spirit of a little girl named Jackie hangs out. Jackie is anywhere from like 7 to 10 years old. Spirit of a little girl. She's very playful, not harmful or nothing. But she likes to play. She likes to sing a lot of the old school songs like "Twinkle Twinkle Little Star," um, "Ring Around the Rosie," that kind of stuff. She's been known to touch guests or to touch people, play with them, play hide and go seek. She giggles. She'll answer you different things. She'll answer like different questions. It's crazy how active this little girl is. And she's also there. She's not alone. She's also protected by a girl named Sarah. I don't know how they came up with these names, to be honest with you. This is just what we know from the history of the ship, but her name is Sarah, and she seems to be always overprotective uh, of of little Jackie. So sometimes you might get a pissed off type of feeling there, like somebody's there trying to like maybe like trying to like trying to protect her or something like that. And everybody says that that's probably Sarah, somebody that watches over Jackie, the little girl. It's pretty crazy. I think this is where they got the ghost from the Tower of Terror. Yes, you know what? I definitely think that maybe some of the Imagineers may have done a tour or two in here and capture some of the ghost nostalgia, because in Paris they have that song. They have her song Twinkle. Yeah, I mean it's kind of freaky. But let me show you guys this real quick too. So I took a picture of this area right here that we're looking at. I wish I could just show you what the picture looks like. Well, actually, let me see. Let me see where it goes from here. As you, like I said, she in there, right there. We're shining lights into the pool. You can kind of see the pool area right on the bottom, and of course, I have my millimeter right in my hand. I see how it's going off. And then you can tell in my voice or in my breathing that I was a little flustered, that I was a little nervous, because, like I said, I was feeling something. I don't know what the hell I was feeling. Uh, my goodness, I don't know how to explain this one. But let me show you guys, or let me see if I can play this for you guys. Give me just a moment. Okay. So no, actually, let's do it from right here. So, remember we told you about the voice of the little girl? Her name was Jackie. Everybody, okay? So we asked it a question, and this is what I got off the tape. And guys, like I said, just because of me being able to play it from all these medias and all the stuff that I have set up today, it was just easy to play it off my phone. So listen up. This is the real voice that we caught. We were sitting in the female dressing room on the lower level where the pool area is at, where we were shining the light. Completely sitting in pitch darkness. Couldn't see my fingers. Couldn't see nothing. It was 100% complete dark, and all of a sudden, we heard this.
Did someone over here just say Jackie?
Yeah.
I heard mommy. I heard
That's what I heard, mommy.
Really? That was weird. We heard Jackie.
Oh, yeah? Oh, my God.
Just said mommy.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah.
Doesn't surprise me. Was anybody recording, I hope?
No.
Anybody?
I
Recording?
was recording, but I'm not really sure how to rewind it.
Where'd you hear it from? Oh, really? Okay. Cool. Oh, really? Was that long, mommy? Like that?
Did you guys hear it? It was right at the end, right before the instructor said, "Oh, it was like mommy." She said it again, and it echoed. She was inside the pool area while we were inside the dressing room. I'm gonna rewind it just a little bit. Listen up one more time. You can hear it in the background saying, "Mommy."
Oh, really? Okay. Cool. Oh, really? Was that long, mommy? Like that? Did anybody else hear that over here? You did? Okay, and nobody, you're the only person recording?
Yeah.
How freaky is that, guys? Ladies and gentlemen, that is legit. Um, this was recorded off of a secondary device that I left. This was what I put at the door, right in front of where the instructor was. I had 3 audio recorders that day, and this is the one that I put in front, right by the door where the instructor was, just so I can hear anything in the pool area and inside of the dressing room. And sure enough, I got lucky that I caught that audio. I didn't catch it in the audio that I had on my camera. I can hear everybody talking and everybody, making all that noise and obviously all the shuffling around that you hear. But I wasn't able to catch Jackie's voice. but I did catch her on the external voice recorder. Wow. How freaky is that, guys? Now, let me tell you what even gets freakier, too. Before I went into the dressing room, as I was walking down the stairs, I took pictures of the upper balcony where we were just standing at not too long ago, and all of us were all walking downstairs, so there was nobody upstairs, no security guards, no tour guides, no guests, nothing, right? Um, this is the freaky part. This is what I caught. I didn't even know that I found this up until I got home and I reviewed all of my video and photos and everything else. Take a look at this, guys. Ooh. Let me know if you guys see it. Let me know in the comments. Please let me know in the chat. Please, please, please. Let me know when you guys see it. Looks like Mama Bear got it. The Shadow Man. Yes. Look at this. I'm going to zoom into it. Can't tell what the hell that is, but you can tell it's a shadow person creeping under from behind the pillar watching us. I don't think that's Jackie. I do not think that's Sarah. That looks too tall because if you look, all the other, basically, all the other pictures I've seen of Jackie and of Sarah, they can barely kind of look over that cement wall or the concrete wall. This body is obviously way taller, so it had to be, a tall body or something. Like I said, guys, there was nobody up there. I made sure of it 100%. I was the last one in the tour, and I'm the one that when I was walking around, I was looking for bullshit factors. I was looking for any triggers, any light sensors, anything that would trigger like a response or something, or like Disneyland would have. I'm a huge nerd, like I said, and nothing, guys, at the Queen Mary. It is about as real as it gets. And there it is. Imagine my shock when I saw the next morning the Shadow Man standing right there. Freaking crazy, guys. I was just blown away, especially by the audio. When I heard this whole entire, Jackie calling for mommy, that just sends chills down my spine for sure. Yes, I saw it. All right, excellent. So, my goodness, this is just, like I said, this is just the tip of the iceberg. I would, you know what? I'll give it a try. What the heck? Why not? I'll try to play for you guys the video. Give me 1 second. Let me do it one more time. And hopefully, give me a thumbs up, guys, if you guys are able to see and hear the audio on this one, please. Before the... Okay, great. So that's me investigating right there, as you can tell.
John, is that you?
For John Petter. Want to show you guys those bangs. During the investigation, we heard several noises that could be related to operational systems, but nothing like what I was about to hear. We would love to hear from you, John. You can speak. This device is sitting here right on the same latch door, number 13. And by the way, that's the latch door where he died on. That's the one where he was going under and over and under and over, or whatever. He was going back and forth on either side. And that's the latch door that closed on him and crushed him to death. And that's why they put these two flowers right there, the red and blue, to signify his birthday, because it was so close to 4th of July. So during like the 4th of July kind of weekend, they celebrate his death every year by placing new flowers there and kind of saying some prayers and stuff like that. So just a heads up on that. Okay, so back to the video, guys. Listen up to that huge bang. That's just super unexplainable. Like I said, we're 30 feet underwater at this point. There should be nothing making that noise, but that's when we took that picture of John. And that was that shadow figure we got on the top of the catwalk, on the railings. There's a device that can help you communicate with us. So was that you, John? This large bang that was right behind me on the ship's hull is about 35 feet underwater, and the sound almost sounded like a wrench hitting the hull. Now, guys, how the hell do you explain that? I can't explain it. I had a hard time explaining it. The investigator was with us. He was like, wow, this is new to us. I've never heard this before. Definitely, like I said, there should be no reason why none of this machinery was on or turned on or working. So it can't be because the machines were working and this and that. Nothing was turned on. The only thing that was turned on was just the lights and the AC for ventilation. But that's not no AC. That does not make any kind of noise like that. So freaky as
Have a
hell.
listen.
You think that's when I took the shots? Was that a crew member that just did that? Are you working tonight? You can hear my camera? Sure the ship is running just fine? Ask John what his favorite color flower is.
John, which one is your favorite flower? What color? I'd like to know.
After that, we didn't hear anything else. Let me go ahead and fast forward it just a little bit, guys. Okay. So this is me inside the closet or inside the women's dressing room.
I know that. His voice
As you can see, it's pitch dark. You guys heard that? Little girl laughing inside of it. This was caught on my camera phone or my camera microphone. Inside of the first class pool area, inside of the dressing rooms. This is before we caught her saying "mommy." So I think she was in there inside with us or with me, with our group, I guess you would say, before she ran out and was playing around in the pool area or something like that. I don't know.
What do you? Are you hearing? You said you're hearing a male voice.
Yeah, it was a male voice.
I heard a male voice.
She
too.
heard it too.
Was it saying words or was it
You can hear her
making
laughing.
just noises?
It was like a mumble, like it was drawn out.
Did he laugh? Oh, okay.
As soon as he started telling the story every time, that's when the voice.
You guys hear it? Now listen to this.
Yeah, go ahead and continue yours.
Yeah, I mean, by the time we were coming down the stairs, you guys were over here in this area already, and I was trying to catch up to you guys. And that's when we heard the security guard and myself with a little voice up on the top.
Now, what I want you guys to, I know it's really hard to hear, guys, and I do apologize. Let me turn off the music as well. I do apologize for that. What you guys are hearing is she's humming the sound of a Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. We believe this is Jackie that I caught on the microphone.
Like a little singing. It was like a little singing voice.
Yeah. So you were.
And I also want to note, the paranormal investigator was asking some guy that was on the tour that if because I guess he heard or he saw something, and then he stops him because he hears it too. He hears a little girl singing or humming the tune, and he's like, shh, and the guy keeps talking, but you can hear it over that. So I want you guys to pay very close attention, okay, guys?
Were you running that at the time? Okay, so maybe you got it. Well, I mean, if you told me.
Well, the other guy that was pointing up to the stairs where he said he had heard a little laugh. So when you guys were down here, I went up.
That was me. He was talking about me because that's where I heard it.
Just to look, really, to turn my head, and it started to sing the Twinkle Twinkle Little Star song.
Not the only one.
But it became back then. Twinkle.
Hello?
I heard that.
Anybody hear that little?
Yeah.
I did.
It was behind me, I think.
It was behind you?
Unless the sound's traveling through and around.
Well, it could be. Could be. I've been in here a trillion billion times. I know that his voice would not echo down there and echo back as that.
So that's me coming back in.
Whatever. What do you? Are you hearing? You said you're hearing a male voice.
Yeah, it was a male voice.
I heard a male voice.
She
too.
heard it too.
Was it saying words or was it making just noises?
It was like a mumble, like it was drawn out.
Crazy, guys. I don't know if you guys heard that. You guys can hear the laughs and the giggles and stuff like that. So it was just, like I said, it was crazy. The Queen Mary, definitely haunted, definitely full of spirits. Insane. What are you guys' thoughts? Please let me know, guys, on the chat. We definitely got more stuff to show you guys. the Whaley house, and I'll show you guys what a demon looks like. What do you guys think? We put this music again, guys. It's kind of chilly. Oh my goodness. That was wow. Like I said, guys, this is not edited. This is not edited for like TV where it's like, oh my God, it's like so crazy. This is actually just me with my camera going out there and not knowing what the hell I'm going to get and just capturing whatever's in the moment. It is just crazy. Let's go into the chat real quick. Let's see what everybody's saying. Let's see. Mama Bear says, that's interesting. Yep, of course it is. JJ says that was wow. Such a trip. The Queen Mary is notorious for all the paranormal things. I love it. Yes, it is. Bacon, I'm telling you, bro, it is crazy. I don't even know what to tell you, bro, about how that weird feeling is when we were there. And then after everybody left, the tour guide actually gave us an extra hour of just me and him and my dad being able to go out there and do more investigating after the whole entire tour left, or everybody else that was in the tour, because he saw that we were actually real paranormal investigators. And we had all the tools and all that stuff, so they were real interested in seeing all that. So it was pretty crazy. And then like I said, that's when we caught Jackie, calling for mommy. That's when I caught the disembodied voices, the get out, the yes, the helps. It was crazy. Let's take a trip together. JJ, I wish I could, but Queen Mary's closed. Who knows if they're still doing tours or not, but definitely something we need to check out for sure. It's crazy. Definitely something to check out, for sure. Isabel, and you saying nothing but the word I'm down. Let's see what else. We can call it Disney After Dark Paranormal Peeps. Hey, you know what? We can start our own channel that way, guys, for sure. But yes, I will definitely be down. If it opens up again, guys, I will definitely be down to do it all over again. Of course, maybe Miranda probably won't show up, guys, because it's not her thing. She's a little scared about these kind of things. I gotta respect that. That's kind of like the thing we have. Let me answer some of you guys' questions, guys, that you guys may have real quick on anything before we move on to the Whaley house. The Whaley house is really interesting. And I got 2 more segments to show you guys before we're done with our live stream tonight. But these are pretty much like, it's just going to get better and better. What we captured. Pretty crazy stuff. For sure. But yeah, hop into the chat, guys, real quick and let me know what you guys think so far. If any questions. I think my favorite Queen Mary story is the room B340 that always smells like cigars. Yes. We did tour that. Unfortunately, it was all jacked up at the moment because I guess they were renovating or they were doing something to it. And the room was just it smelled funky in there. It smelled moldy when we walked in. Didn't really find anything, didn't hear anything when I was there in the room. But it is what it is. So maybe it wasn't that time of the evening or something. Mama Bear says, have you ever been really afraid? The answer is no. No. I'm not afraid of a lot of things. I don't get scared very easily. I do get jumpy, but I'm the kind of person that reacts to what it is. It's just because of how I grew up and the type of training that I've had, I guess you would say, and the type of different things that I've done. But no, I don't really get scared at different things like this. I do get cautious. And like I said, I do come prepared for whatever might come my way. So no, I don't get, if I hear a noise, I'll go and find out what it is. No flashlight, no weapon, no nothing. Just, whatever comes my way. So it is what it is. Next question. Good question, by the way, Mama Bear. Iris says, have you ever felt nauseous or lightheaded during investigation? Yes. At the Whaley house, I did feel a noose around my neck. My neck got really itchy. It got really red, and you can kind of see a red line that kind of disappeared within like maybe 20 minutes or half an hour after I was in there. And a lot of the people that were there said that it was possibly Yankee Jim, the guy that got hung at that property, which I'll explain the story when we get to the Whaley house in just a moment. That he does that to people that he doesn't like, that he makes them feel like they were getting hung too by a noose. And leave them red marks. And there's been pictures and photographs of people feeling the same exact sensation. I actually felt that. Nauseous, no. Lightheaded, no, but I can feel a presence. Like for instance, um, I can anticipate something's about to happen, so I can kind of prepare myself and then be ready for it. I don't know. It's kind of weird to explain it, but I can. Not real sensitive, but I can kind of anticipate things, I guess, and that's how I kind of feel. But never in this way. I've never gotten lightheaded or nauseous. I have felt angry, and I have felt uh, not happy with myself, I guess, at a moment, and I'll explain why when I show you some of these. Well, you'll see. You'll see. When you experience this stuff, were you able to sleep without affecting? Yes, I was able to sleep really good because I was tired. We did this at nighttime sometimes. The Queen Mary, I was almost up for 24 hours. I actually went paparazzi with my dad earlier in the evening, and then at about 10 o'clock, we left West Hollywood, drove all the way down to Long Beach, and at 11 o'clock, all the way to like 5 in the morning, we were there at the Queen Mary, and then we drove all the way back to Palm Springs until like 8 o'clock in the morning. I think when we arrived, and then I just knocked out. So, yes, most definitely. But as far as no, not being scared, not being tripped out about anything, no. I slept very well. Thank you. Didn't affect me at all. For me, will you see my cutout through the door, and I would go. Yes, I mean some people, like I said, not everybody's the same, for sure. Everybody has a different way of feeling things, of sensations and stuff. So it just all depends on what it is. Um, it is what it is. I've never been to the Queen Mary, says FL, my boy Angel. I always been curious to check it out, but now, who knows if I will ever go there. Yeah, you know what, bro? It's all to who what you want to experience. I mean, don't get me wrong. The place is beautiful. It's a beautiful ship. They have a great restaurant. Great tour, great history for the kids and stuff like that. It's nice. Just don't do the haunted tour. Part. You know, you're just not asking for it. So it is what it is. So, um, what do you do have that dude to get pissed off at you? What did you do to what you do to have dude get pissed off at you? Oh, Yankee Jim. Um, so Yankee Jim doesn't like people that are in law enforcement. He doesn't like people that are cops. He doesn't like people that are sheriffs or people that are in any kind of that kind of job. And at the moment, at that time period, um, I did just get done finishing or going through the police academy and stuff like that too. So I had some training in that, and I did work as a tribal officer for about 4 years at one of the casinos out here in the Coachella Valley. So I guess he probably didn't. He saw me coming or something, and we think that's probably why. That's just a theory, hypothesis. Like I said, not really 100% sure as to why Yankee Jim did that. Have you ever seen someone possessed? Um, I've seen somebody been influenced before. One of my clients has been influenced, which I will show you in just a little bit. Influenced, it doesn't mean necessarily possessed, but means that they were taken advantage of by a spirit or an entity that they can't see or control. Um, they did something in particular to them that was harmful, so they were influenced. Yes, never possessed like in the movies and all that. No, but I'm pretty sure there are cases that are out there. Yes. Um, Angel, vámonos all together. Ándale. There you go, guys. We'll take one car. um, if it ever opens up, let's roll. Amazing experience. I spent the night on the ship, and it was amazing. Yes, like I said, I would love to spend the night as a guest and also do the tour at the same time. Definitely love to do both, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully, it opens up again, guys. I was really sad to hear that the Queen Mary went bankrupt, but hopefully the city took over and all that good stuff, and hopefully they open soon. Yes, I hear the restaurant is good at the Queen Mary. Yes, um, supposed to be like a 5-star restaurant or something, like a steakhouse that they have there or something, and it's like beautiful views of the marina and the dock and all that stuff. So you can't beat that. I've been to the Queen Mary though for the haunted events that they had there, haunting at the Queen Mary, and to a couple concerts that they used to have there. Um, so I mean, it's nice. It's nice. It's crazy though too. You go into like a haunted, like Halloween Horror Nights, but it's at the Queen Mary. But the cool thing is that the ship really is haunted, so you might get more than what you pay for. So it was pretty crazy. Let's see. I have to ask what a ship goes to the. So I have to ask what I'd the ship goes do the go stay. Oh, basically, like, why did the ghost stay at the ship? Um, remember how we said about residual energies? Or hold on, okay, okay, hold on. You rephrase the question. It's all right, no worries. No rush, no rush. Take your time. It's all good. Um, it's all about residual energies. I mean, some of these people, if you look at the logs and the ship logs, some people died of heart attacks. Some people went overboard, aneurysms. The accident with John Petter. So I mean, these people died unexpectedly, and then this particular ship transported thousands and thousands of soldiers from back and forth from the war. So I mean, they came missing, with missing legs and wounds and dead, and God knows, whatever else they suffered during, the rage of war uh, overseas. So you can just imagine how many residual spirits are probably lingering there. It's crazy. Like I said, but maybe one day, really, you stay the night and see how it was, bro. Yeah, see, I'm telling you, you guys gotta check it out. If the ship goes to do the ghost stay at the location, um, they don't have you just basically stay like if it was a hotel. The rooms that are haunted or supposedly haunted, um, are off limits. Guests can't really rent them or stay the night there or whatever. It's a whole different floor, whole different section of the boat. It's like a different deck area that's closed, and it's kind of run down too, so you don't really want to hang out in there. But they do have like they did have the tours, like I said, you can choose, and this was at the time when they were still open. Isabel, if it didn't get a heart attack in Guardians, and I definitely can get it in there. Like I'm telling you guys, as soon as you walk into the ship, you know what you're walking into, and you can feel that energy. You can, but like you can also feel that nostalgia. It's kind of like when you step aboard the Mark Twain, you can feel like the history, like the Disneyland history behind all that. It's crazy how you can feel like the nostalgic and the romance of the Mark Twain at Disneyland, but now step aboard the Queen Mary, it's a whole different experience. It's a whole different vibe. If they move the ship someplace, if they move the ship some, I don't think they're gonna move it anywhere else. I think it's there permanently. The way that it's set on the dock, they even closed up the dock with like a little berm type of thing too. So I don't think it's going nowhere. The city's already paying for the damages and everything else that I guess was making it sink or was making it irreparable. So I think they're working on it. It's just gonna take some time, but hopefully it opens up soon. So yeah, so for sure. Yes, I've heard that the spirits of the people who died unexpectedly really wonder, you know, like I said, that's something that I can't prove in a scientific method or in a scientific way. I can ask questions, maybe get some answers from entities or spirits. But as far as me proving scientifically, saying, "Hey, this is what I captured and this is what I know from the tools that I have," I can't answer that question. But why are they still here? Um, do they have work to do? Do they want to tell us something? That's the kind of the approach that I took when I went and did these investigations. Is I listened to them. Okay, you guys are probably gonna think I'm really stupid, but I'm just gonna say this, and you guys take it however you guys want. So, if you guys ever watched the movie The Sixth Sense, right? The Sixth Sense, and Haley Joel Osment was a little boy that could see dead people, right? The whole I see dead people, that's the whole entire, fun part that they made about the story and the movie and stuff. So, but I think it has the most realism to anything, basically because I think spirits just want to be heard. They just want to be noticed, or they want to have attention drawn to them for whatever reason. They want to say something. They want to explain something to you. They want to tell you something. They want to communicate. Um, and then when I started thinking to myself, I'm like, well, okay, if I can't talk to you and you can't see me because I'm transparent or you can't, or whatever, then how the hell am I supposed to get your attention? Well, by knocking on shit, by banging on something, by closing a door. That's how they get our attention, right? It's just like a little baby. They can't communicate. He's going to throw a tantrum. He's going to throw something, hit something, make some noise, do something for you to pay attention to them when they want something. That's the way I see it with the ghost. Same thing with Haley Joel Osment. As soon as he started communicating with the ghost didn't become scary anymore. They became more communicative towards him and what he was able to do with his gift and talk to people and talk to ghosts and see what they wanted and see what they needed and all that good stuff. So that's kind of how I see it, guys. I think it's the exact same thing. Honestly, if you really kind of think about it, uh, that's the way that I kind of went about things. So that's my take on it, and that's how I approach things. I say like, "Hey, what do you want to say to me?" And that's when I've gotten responses. So, uh, you know, it's just how it is. Yeah, so true. Very right. You will never know. Yep, exactly, guys. I will never know until maybe some kind of technology shows me proof that it's undeniable and uh, mistakable. You're right. Oh my god, I don't think I didn't think of that. Even the employees. Period. Yep, exactly, guys. Even the employees have passed away on the ship as well. Isabel, I like, but no, I'm good. I'm telling you guys, you guys have to have a set of balls. Um, no pun intended. To the ladies. Of course, you ladies, you have plenty of courage, but you have to have a certain type of attitude, I guess, or certain type of courage to knowingly walk into these places, just like a firefighter would. Firefighter or police do. Uh, when everybody's running away from a certain incident, you're the one running into it. So that's kind of like what it is too to be a paranormal investigator. When these situations happen, you're not running away from it; you're running into it. So it is what it is. It all depends on how much of your uh, courage is there. So for sure, guys. All right, so let's continue on, guys. Let's talk about the Whaley House. The Whaley House is freaky as hell. So the Whaley House is located in Old Town San Diego. I'm sure you guys have gone to Old Town San Diego at one point or another. Um, and you guys have seen the doñas making the tortillas on the windows and the coyotes and the drinks. The coyote bar, whatever it is, the coyote grill, the restaurants that they have there, little tchotchkes, and then they have the church, the mission, and all that. But I'm pretty sure you guys have walked by the Whaley House and had no damn clue what the hell that is, right? So let's find out what the Whaley House is. Let's see here. Let me see. Let me get some good pictures here. All right. So let me pull up my documents here. All right. I'm gonna definitely show you guys some creepy crap over here. Hang tight. Hooey cuckoo. All right. All right, here we go. All right, so the Whaley House. So the Whaley House is located, like I said, in Old Town San Diego. If you guys don't know, like I said, like we did like all of our homework at these locations before we went to them. So the Whaley House was built in 1855, in which is the first freestanding brick home in the United States. So this is the first house that was built all the other bricks in the whole United States. So it was it's really crazy. And before the Whaley House was built, that place was a gallows, which means is back in the old days in San Diego, that's where they used to hang the criminals when they were found guilty of a crime. If you guys didn't know, you guys kind of don't know what that means. Um, they used to go ahead and hang them there on the property, and one of the gentlemen that was there, they used to pull, or they used to pull the horse carriage away. His name was Thomas Whaley, kind of a wealthy man or whatever. He ended up purchasing the land because who the hell wants to buy land that people have been dying on, and they've literally get killed on every day because of court decisions. So Mr. Thomas Whaley ended up buying it. 2 years later, he ended up constructing the whole entire home, and that's the Whaley House that we see now and currently standing in San Diego. It was the first courthouse. It was the first open commercial theater, general store, and some say it was even a funeral parlor. It was all kinds of stuff going on, but a lot of tragedy is happening in that house. Has happened in that home during the Whaley era. Like I said, in 1855. This is 100 years before Disneyland even opened. So just to kind of give you uh, a whole entire overview as to what we're talking about here. So the Whaley House looks just like this, guys. Let me show you what the Whaley House looks like, and then we'll kind of go with some stories and show you guys what's going on. So this is the Whaley House in San Diego. I'm pretty sure you guys will walk by it. Didn't really care, but there it is, and now you guys know what it looks like. Let me show you guys what else. All right, so let me show you the story about what happened here. And this is the Campo Santo. So this is the Campo Santo means cemetery or saint ground or holy ground. This is located about, I don't know, maybe I would say less than a quarter mile away from the Whaley House in the beginning of Old Town San Diego. And this is a real cemetery, guys. And if you guys don't know, that a lot of the people that were buried here are actually buried underneath these buildings, or buried underneath the streets. They have these little coin markers, silver plated markers, that line the whole entire streets, that they're still buried there. Except when they started building the whole entire sidewalk and the roads, the city got lazy and didn't decide to remove them and rebury them into the burial ground. So they're still underneath there. So there's bones and bodies of dead people still lingering in that area, which is kind of crazy, to think about it, the whole situation. But there it is. So this right here is the grave of Yankee Jim. Yankee Jim was a resident of San Diego. He was caught trying to steal a boat. He was arrested. He was found guilty, and he was hung where the Whaley House stands now. So let me kind of give you a little bit of backline of the story. Yankee Jim was about 6'3", 6'4". He was a tall drink of water. So basically, the gallows weren't that high. The gallows is the thing where they hang you from. So it wasn't that tall. So when they basically kicked the I don't know how, the whatever they call it, the horse carriage off of him, he was actually dragging his feet on the ground. So it took him almost a half an hour for him to suffocate to death. He didn't strangle to death. He didn't snap his neck from the fall when they hung him. He actually suffered a very gruesome death. It took him almost a half an hour to fully die. So it was crazy. It was definitely crazy to see the whole thing. Hunter Thompson, hola, Dave, un saludo desde España. Saludos, saludcita. Bienvenidos. So basically, this is where he was buried at the Campo Santo right here, just down the street from the Whaley House. There he is right there. There's his gravestone. And of course, you saw that again, JJ. You asked that question about the pennies. People leave pennies on his tombstone. This is a real tombstone. It looks fake, guys. It looks like something out of Knott's Berry Farm, but trust me, it is true. This is real. This is where he really lies. James Robinson, Yankee Jim. All right, so that's the Whaley House, guys. Like I said, it looks just like any other museum, tourist trap, whatever. But it's actually the most haunted location in all of the United States. I know JG Boy just did a vlog on there. With Jackie and all that. I'm pretty sure you guys got some crazy stuff and some crazy pictures on there. I would love to see them. But it's just a crazy location to be at. So let me show you guys what I found during my investigation when I went and did a paranormal investigation at this house. So, okay. Well, before we get to that, so here I am, bald, skinny, young, with the camera, getting ready to do my investigation right here. Very nice. All right. Is that the Clan Motel? No. There it is. I had my shirt ready to go. I got my ghost meter ready in my shirt that says "Got Ghosts." I am ready to go, guys. Ready to do this. Let's see what happens. All right. So here's a windowsill. We're gonna get back to that in just a minute. And like I said, I took more pictures of the Campo Santo right here for you guys. Right here. All right. And I want to bring up this picture right here too in just a moment. This is the back side of the house. Walking up to the parking lot area. And in case you guys were wondering, that's Miranda with red hair walking up there. She's inside the courthouse, inside the Whaley House. She didn't think it was too haunted. She was like whatever about it, but she was there because being a good woman next to her man. She took me here and she was supporting me in my ghost hunting adventures and all my shenanigans. So thank you, Miranda. I love you. And this is the back of the Whaley House right here. Now, as you can tell, guys, I want you guys to notice something real quick, right? I want you guys to notice that this window right here, the one that's open, does not have any windows, like curtains or anything like that. This one has curtains. This one has curtains, but not the center one, right? And we'll get back to that in just a moment. But I just kind of want to point that out, just for reference. I want you guys to see something a little bit. So that's me kind of doing a little bit of a walkthrough at the Campo Santo, at the cemetery area. And then, okay, so I want you guys to see this real quick. So as you can see, I'm standing next to that window that's open. As you can see, no curtains. Oh, excuse me. No curtains, right? But then when I actually took one of the pictures from the outside, and that was that long shot that you guys saw, here it is. I want you guys to take a look at this. Here it is right here. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's the outline of a flimsy Victorian style era dress. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me see if I can clean that up for you guys a little bit. Ooh, look at this. Oh, I also caught some orbs inside the parlor area. Remember we told you guys about the orbs? There they are, right there. The white spots here. Let me zoom in just a little bit. Let me go ahead but I'm gonna show you the window though. The window will give you chills when you actually see it. When we do some comparison, real quick. Let's see, go back to that. All right, so there's the picture again. Can you guys kind of see the outline of a dress? It kind of starts from up here, and it kind of flare. It has like a little bit of a flare, puffy kind of resemblance to it. It's not a shadow. There's nobody standing there. This is after they closed. They left the windows open. We were the last people to walk out. We know that. The only thing that's sitting there is just a chair right that's on the bottom. But if you look at it, there it is, right? Now let me show you something that's kind of freaky. Okay, so this is me enhancing the contrast just a little bit so you can kind of see the contrast a little bit better. But I don't know if you guys can see that, the possible apparition in the window. You guys see that? Now, when I look at it, I'm like thinking, what the hell is that? So later on, I captured the video, or I captured the photograph, and I submitted it to the Whaley. There's a haunted association that was, I guess, a part of it. I don't know if they still are or not, but I'm pretty sure they are. And I had them examine the photo. I had to examine the one that I enhanced and the original, and of course, they saw that it wasn't fake or Photoshop or nothing. And they came back with the result, and they said that I possibly took a picture of Miss Whaley looking out her window into her backyard patio area. She has a backyard patio area and an outhouse. And in the evenings, she used to sit down, open up the window, and sit there with her baby that passed away, I believe at 18 months from yellow fever, I believe it was, or something like that. And she used to just stand out there and just hum to the baby, while the sun was setting. Pretty crazy. Let me show you. Let me see if I can get you a picture of Miss Whaley to kind of show you what she looks like. There she is right there. So this is, oops, excuse me guys, sorry. This is Miss Whaley right here. Look at the style of dress. Look at the ruffles. Look at how puffy it is. The Victorian style type of dress. Even the baby. This is the baby that they had right here. This is Whaley, Thomas Whaley Jr. He passed away at about 18 months from a fever. It was really bad, I guess. But you're looking at it, and if you guys, oh, sorry guys. Oh, what's going on? I'm not even touching it. But if you look at the style of the dress. Look at the way that it looks, like the Victorian era. And then if you compare that to the shot that we're showing you guys of what's in the window, I say that's pretty darn close. What do you guys think? Let me know what you guys think on the chat, guys. Do you think I captured Mrs. Whaley? Or maybe it's just the perfect angle or something, whatever. What do you guys think? Maybe I caught a curtain. Maybe I caught something in the, I don't know, a shadow of something inside or something. I don't know. What do you think? Well, this is where it gets a little bit of a little bit more interesting. Here, let me show you guys this. I didn't see this, but I am standing next to that window. There's no curtains, only two chairs and nothing else next to it, blocking that view. So there's no way that could have been a curtain or a shadow of anything else, except, I don't know, just a possible spirit. And here's how I got the shot. Just like that, and it zoomed in very closely, and that's where I was able to get the shot. Unfortunately, it doesn't look too well when I zoom it in on here. It looks better when you do it on Photoshop, not Photoshop, on Lightroom, when you're able to enhance it a little bit and kind of look a little bit closely, because I do shoot in RAW. But this is probably the best evidence you're probably ever going to get, guys. I mean, look at this. I caught one of the Whaleys literally standing on the doorway, or standing in the windowway. Let's see what the chat says. Mama Bear says, I do see someone. All right. I do see it, Iris. All right. I think so. JJ, all right. I think so too. Okay. All right. Not bad. Could be her. Could be the dark fog thing again. You know what, bro? It could be. It could be. You never know. You never know. Going to scare Henry as he falls asleep. Oh, don't scare him, poor guy. If you guys want, I'll scare you guys right now. I'll show you some crazy stuff right now. Let me see what else I have on here, just in case I miss anything. I wish I had a picture of the archway. Let me see. Do I still have it? No, unfortunately. Okay. It's all right, guys. No worries. No worries. All right. Okay. So let me go ahead and we're gonna talk about another one. Ooh, man. What do you guys think so far, guys? Are you guys kind of getting a little bit of like tingles and a little bit of like a little scared, a little bit of oh man, this is kind of crazy. This is what he sends you to sleep in the car. Yeah, he's gonna send you to sleep in the car. He's gonna send you to sleep at the hotel, at the Whaley House, if you keep it up. This is a little. This is I know a little bit intense, a little bit scary for some people. Some people, like I said, maybe are just like, oh, okay, cool. It's just fascinating to them and all that. That's crazy. You know, however you guys might look at it, might think. But yeah, this is real. Like I said, this is real stuff, real investigations, real paranormal stuff that I've gotten over the years. And I want to show you guys also this. This is an investigation that we did. We called this one the portal. Okay, well, let me explain to you this one. This is the craziest investigation I have ever done in my life. This is bar none demons. We have classified it as non-human, possibly demons in this home. We call this the portal because this house must have been the portal to the afterlife, I swear. With all the crazy activity that we've gotten here at this particular home, and I'm going to show it to you guys right now. So hey, like I said, viewer discretion is advised, guys. Some crazy shit literally went down here, and I can't explain as to why or what. But it was definitely crazy. I'll show you what happened just in a few minutes of this video. Woo. Here we go. Let me make this nice and big for you guys. So we call this the portal case. So basically what this was, we went to this house that these people called us for here in the Coachella Valley. So basically we did an investigation. My whole team was there. We had the family kind of sitting down right here on the couch. And I had the dowsing rods. And immediately, within just minutes of us arriving and setting up and getting everything ready,
You're here.
you guys will see.
You can't touch one of us. Move this chair.
And I'm sorry if you guys can hear music in the background.
Say
The people
anything.
next door, the neighbors, were having a piñata. And they're playing banda. So we're like, that's crazy. And then look at the doorway, guys. You see the flashes? You see the laser?
What the hell's flashing in the room?
There, and I caught the flashes. Look at this.
Your light. Get the 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 light. Light. Toby, go.
Get over here.
Get over here. Quick.
Look at this.
Look at the light. Son of a bitch.
Look at that. And then it goes dark. The whole room goes dark. And then the sensor goes off.
Outside light just turned on.
Now, the homeowners, or one of the people that lived at their home, said the outside lights just turned on by themselves. There was 2 or 3, I would say there's probably like 6 entities at this house. The lights were inside the bedroom. They were on. They turned off, and then they started flashing, as you saw, they were flickering. And then all of a sudden, the whole room goes pitch dark. All the lights turn off in the room, but the lights start kind of flashing again. The sensor that was in the living room that I almost stepped on when I ran to the hallway went off. Basically, the electromagnetic sensors that it detected basically something that went from the bedroom into the living room area. And almost instantaneously, the outside lights just turned on, and you hear the homeowner saying the lights just turned on.
Outside light just turned on. I turned it off.
That was off. It just came off.
Look at that. How do you explain that?
You doing this, Toby?
Now the porch lights turned on by themselves, and you can hear beep 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 beep. That's my my ghost meter that went off. That was only the beginning. Like I said, guys, viewer discretion is advised. I know it's hard to hear with the Wanda playing in the background, but you hear like a growl. To the spirit or spirits or energies in this home, come close to me right now. Matter. Matter? Write that down. Are you a good spirit or are you a bad spirit? Come close to this device. I don't know if you guys heard that. That I'm standing or sitting. Meat? Meat. Meat. Intelligent response, guys. Meat. As in meet me. The Blink
You want to meet me? Is that what you're trying to say?
Feast.
Feast.
Next door. Yeah, they're having a party next door. Or are you trying to feast on the energy in this home?
I want you to come close to me and speak just like you're doing right now. We're understanding everything.
House.
Wow.
You're in the house?
You are in the house?
You're doing a great job. Keep talking to us.
We can understand every single thing you're saying. Can you tell us a name? Can you give us your name? To the light, Toby?
Is there more than one of you here?
So now we turn off all the lights.
Right
And had all
there,
the
right
ultraviolet
there.
lights.
I got orbs flying into the bedroom.
Here.
Remember we told you guys about the orbs?
I'm surprised there.
And they called the bedroom the portal because that's where most of the crazy stuff would happen.
Can you come toward me and touch me?
Okay, so you guys just heard my paranormal investigator right there. She said, "Can you come close to me and touch me?" Remember that, guys. Okay, I want you guys to remember that part where it said that, where she said that, because the ghost actually did, and you'll see what happened in just a bit. All right, so everything was kind of chill for about 12 minutes or so, and then our camera starts to die on a full battery, guys, and our camera should last us about 2 hours.
Battery's dead.
So this energy just completely drained our batteries.
It ate the power on it? Yeah. Yep. I
So
just
the
charged that
temperature-
camera an hour before I got here.
The temperature started fluctuating. It would get really cold.
How the
And
hell
this is
did
the
it
middle
kill
of
the
summer, by
battery?
the way, guys, when we did this. There would be no reason why it would be cold in that house. They barely even, I told them to even turn off the AC.
Sure was.
Yeah, it was a rude treat.
Enjoy.
Enjoy.
You're enjoying
Wow.
Fantastic. Enjoy my treat, yeah.
You're smart ass, aren't you?
Are you having fun with this?
So this is when whatever it was started playing with us, and not in a good way, guys.
Yeah, when she can enjoy things.
Why don't you tell us your name? Talk to us a little bit more. We'd like to know who you are.
Do you like to hide in this room? Moby?
Motion.
And it starts laughing at us.
I thought it said Moby.
We're using an ovulus.
Make this device go off in my hand. I'm right here, it's a portal.
There it is. It just laughed.
Yeah, it's What are you, a monkey?
No, I'm here. Come on. Do something.
And at this time, we're trying to provoke it.
Asshole?
They call me an asshole.
You're over here giving me all these goosebumps, but you ain't making this device go off. Here, let's put this in the room.
Okay. What are you, scared? Come on, come in the room
Come
and
in the
make
room.
this device go off.
Make it go off.
So after a few minutes, nothing happened, and then this went down. Look at this.
I just felt like I got burned on my left arm.
Remember
It
how the
feels
investigator
quite
said
weird
that
to
come and touch me?
but it
Turn.
what the hell?
Hey guys, 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 take a picture of this.
Let me get this now.
It said bed.
It said bed, by the
It
way.
said bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was standing right here, and it just felt like someone took a hot iron to me. And oh, you think it's funny?
And it's laughing.
Okay, so felt a burning sensation on my arm.
Look at that.
It's cold to the touch,
I'm recording
and
as
now
well. Just for-
I am bleeding. So I'm gonna clean this off.
All right, guys. So,
And this
real quick, let me kind of give you a little bit of a backstory, too. The reason why these people called us, obviously, because of all the stuff going on. But the final straw that kind of had this family just give us basically the okay to come and investigate into their home was because the youngest daughter that was there, at one point or another, she was in her bathtub relaxing. She was taking a bath, not a shower, a bath. So she was laying down in the bathtub. She said that she felt something grab her by the head, push her down into the water, and try to make her drown. Like almost made her drown. Uh, Forcefully, she couldn't get up. She couldn't scream for help. She was underwater, and then finally let her go. Her, I don't know if it was her mother or somebody ran into the bathtub because she heard the splashing and heard the commotion and her screaming and yelling. And they came to her aid. So basically, that was the final straw. That was the final draw as to what basically had the family give us a call. Now, remember how we said about really intelligent responses? About like how when we ask a spirit and then we get an intelligent response back. Now, look at this. So we were using the dowsing rods, and you'll see the question that I asked.
Did you push my face in the bathtub?
That
Who was the
girl.
one that held face down while she was taking a bath in the shower? Stop playing games and come and talk. You like to play all these games, but you sure as hell don't want to be seen, do you?
Bathtub.
Bathtub.
Oh
my God.
There you go, guys. How crazy is that? The freaking whatever the hell it was, the entity said bathtub. How the hell did we know that we were talking about the bathtub? She said it herself, and it responded to her in an intelligent manner. Now, guys, if that's not a sign of something going down or something going on, then I don't know what the hell is. Now, that's not the most scariest part, right? Well, it's kind of bone chilling to hear that, but that was the obulus that we heard. Jaycation, hello, welcome, hello. This is probably the scariest things, guys. So this is how we kind of interpreted that this is possibly a demon that we caught in that home. Remember how we were doing the black or the green light, basically the night vision lights, for most of the video towards the end. Uh, let me show you this picture. I don't know if you guys can kind of see that. That, ladies and gentlemen, we believe is a picture of a demon that is not human. Look at the face, look at the eyes, look at the angry smile, and look how big it is or how short it is. It's not very tall. We caught this in the corner of the bedroom when we pointed it in there. This was when the lights went out. So what do you think, guys? Does that give you like bone chills? Here, let me turn on the scary music too, because this is gonna add just a little bit more fun to it. Everything right here. Now that right there, I strongly believe is definitely a demon. Let me zoom it in a little bit so you can kind of see the details. There it is. You can kind of see the outline of the face, possible eyes, maybe something of a nose. It looks like it has like horns right here, and if you're looking at it, right here, mouth. It looks like it's like growling, and then it looks like it's crouching, kind of like this, in a weird kind of like, I don't know. It kind of looks almost like a goat, like a head of a goat. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think, guys, on the chat. Tell me what you guys think it is, please. I want to know. That's freaky. Oh man, I had to drink a little bit. Sorry, guys. Woo. Get thirsty. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. Like a mummy skull. Okay. All right. Let's see what else. Let's put the chat up real quick. See what you guys think. Isabel says she sees it. Okay. It looks like Count Olaf from the series of unfortunate events. Yeah, it could be. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Look at this. It's did someone die in that house? Okay. So we did do a definite a review of the neighborhood. Nothing violent has happened in the home or in that neighborhood that we know about, especially looking at records and stuff. We did do about a 2-week search of records. We didn't find anything. The thing that we did find is that some of the possessions that were inside the house are of people that had, I guess, unfortunate endings. The car that Dad was working on in the garage belonged to a friend that died unexpectedly. Some of the stuff, I guess, that was in the home that belonged, I believe, on the mother's side, may have come from ritualistic type of origins. I'm not going to really say too much because, like I said, it's part of their family privacy. But it wasn't a good place where it came from. Some of the other stuff we couldn't explain as to what the hell was going on. Like I said, we did this at night. We turned off the AC just to make sure we didn't hear any extra noise. But we had the party going on next door, so they were loud as hell. And even then, it was still doing a lot. But everybody says it looks like a duck. I would just move. Yes. The family has encountered a lot of negative stuff after we did this investigation, guys. This is part 1. We were supposed to go back and do part 2. And then we found out that the family experienced a lot of crazy negativity stuff. So maybe this family just experienced, maybe they were just influenced, I guess, maybe by the negative spirit. And they requested for us not to come back. Just because of all the drama that was going on at the moment, and obviously that was the end of that. But yes, it was pretty crazy. Let's see what it says. Well, it kind of looks like a duck. Park and sip. Okay. JJQ says yes. Jaycation says, where was this at? This is in the Palm Springs area in California at a private home. They called us to do a paranormal investigation at this house. What up, Aiden? I know, because Jay would be scared to watch. Somebody's getting called out tonight. I would move and get rid of the stuff they had in the house. Yes. Unfortunately, the mom got arrested not too long later. The daughter, the one that got pushed into the bathtub, her boyfriend was arrested for domestic violence. I'm not sure what's happening to the other sister, but I don't think she was in a good place. I mean, it was just a bad situation all around that I knew of, and that was the last I heard of that family. So we wish them all the best, and hopefully they got rid of their demons. But for sure, we showed them this, and all they said is that makes sense. that was the response that we got from that family. They weren't too surprised to know that we thought that it was something that was not human. At first, it looked like a side profile of a man with a mask. No, it's just it was a corner shot. I was still framed. It was hiding in the corner. It wasn't hiding in the corner. It was like bowing down, but I think that's how tall it is. Whatever this is that we got. Just studying and listening to the scary things now. Okay, well, Jaycation, thank you for stopping by. We appreciate it. Yeah, we're definitely talking about some scary stuff, guys. For sure. Well, I got some more crazy evidence for you guys in just a moment. For sure. We also have, like I said, we're also going to do a live paranormal experiment, or we're going to do a live demonstration here in just a few minutes. Make sure to stick around. We'll see what kind of crazy results we get, guys. We're going to do one live on our stream and see what we get, which is pretty crazy. I'm pretty excited to see what kind of results we get here and what kind of intelligent responses we might find for sure. Let me show you this other video. This one was pretty crazy. So this one was another client that we did. This one basically stuff was going on in the house, in the apartment. Some crazy shit was happening. Basically, electronics were just turning on, appliances were turning on, stuff in the bathroom. They said that when they were sleeping, they feel like somebody was watching them from the bathroom. And this is an apartment complex that we know is a Section 8, so it's like a low income housing area. Um, that's not the reflection of these people, but these people are very, very nice people and stuff. But unfortunately, there's been a lot of stuff that's been happening, and I guess they said that one person has died in that particular apartment that we went and visited in this investigation. So we knew that that happened actually maybe about 4 or 5 years prior to these people moving in. Several tenants have moved in, moved out. Their leases have been up, haven't renewed, moved out, which is common. And then they moved in, and almost immediately they were there for maybe about 6 months, and they had constantly been having stuff. And then now it started affecting the children, where the children were waking up crying sometimes in their sleep or in the middle of the night, because he said that something would be bothering them or scaring them. That's when they decided to give us a call and decided to do the investigation. That's when we decided to go ahead and do the investigation. And let me show you guys what we found. Let me show you guys what the investigation looks like. We're calling this one In the Closet because a lot of stuff would happen in the closet during this investigation. Now, the crazy thing about this particular investigation, guys, is that I actually had a reporter from one of the Palm Springs vlogs that we live out here. One of the local vloggers or local reporters wanted to do a story on our paranormal investigative team, and I invited her and her boyfriend, I believe at the time, to come with us on this particular investigation, so that way they can see what happens on how we do these investigations. And they were skeptical. They're like, "No, we don't believe in ghosts, but we're just gonna see what's up, and we want to be neutral to things." I said, "Great, that's the best way to approach this, is to be neutral, just be open minded, and experience what you experience." And trust me, I think we got their attention for sure.
Welcome to Red Paranormal.
Sorry, guys, a little loud.
Supernatural investigators.
We used to call ourselves Red Paranormal. Look at that. We used to have an intro and everything. All right, so let me
I would
fast
like
forward
to
a little bit.
introduce myself. My name is David. I'm here as a paranormal investigator.
So we had everybody sitting down in the
I
living
come in
room
peace.
and that kind of stuff, right? So really, nothing too crazy happened. We were just getting kind of some residual,
You're
answers
tall.
and stuff. Nothing really that made sense.
Really?
So let me kind of fast forward it to the good part for you guys, just for the sake of. Okay, so the lady in the black sheet, that's the reporter that went with us to investigate. This was one of the homeowner's sisters, or the apartment tenant's sisters that was with us, and they're standing in the bedroom, and next to the bedroom is the bathroom. Now, the bathroom, nobody was in the bathroom, and let me tell you that their house is clean and pristine. Very tidy people. Well, you'll see what happens. Everybody jumped and got scared to find out what happened. Here you go. You'll see them react. You'll see them jump, and we're preparing for the next part of the investigation right here. She's saying that she feels a cold breeze.
I feel it right now. Oh, well, the baby's crying. Well, when we were in there, didn't you keep hearing like they were moving something like that? Because I kept on seeing you going.
That's what it sounded like.
Yeah.
Like something's like sliding something.
Watch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right here.
Oh my God!
Something just hit the.
Yeah.
Was that you? That is awesome.
Now, I'm sure you guys heard that, right? Hopefully, you guys heard that. Sounded like something just fell in the bathroom next door in the bathroom. Check this out.
Was that you?
Everybody jumped.
You alright? Yeah. That was awesome. Was that you?
Let me check what fell.
Nothing fell.
Let me check over there on my Tina.
So you're just gonna check in the bathtub now?
That didn't make that noise. I know what that sounds like.
I pick it up. I pick it up everything.
So he's saying that he's picked up everything. This is what he found. He found his shaving his shaver, his what do you call it? His razor, his shaving razor that fell from the shower port that's on top. There's like a little hanging basket where I guess the shampoos and the soaps are, and it was sitting parallel, not diagonal, but parallel to all the straps. So there's no way that it could fall in between the holes and the ridges and fall into the ground. Now, Okay, maybe it was just maybe the neighbors upstairs were walking around in the apartment a little too fast, shook the roof a little bit. Maybe that's what vibrated and fell. Okay, whatever. You can say a couple things. Well, accidents don't happen for any kind of reason, guys, other than to capture some crazy shit. And this is where it gets interesting. So basically, what happened was I left the recorder when I walked in there. I left the recorder inside of the bathroom and I put it on top of the tub. Or actually, no, I put it inside the not the tub. Excuse me. There was like a dirty clothes hamper, and I put the voice recorder or the audio recorder, and I set it down, and I forget to hit stop. So it recorded everything when we were done doing our investigation, and I was kind of debriefing the people or the residents in the living room while the thing was still recording, and listen to what we heard. This is gonna give you guys chills. There's nobody in the house. Everybody was in the living room. We left the audio recorder in the bedroom. And this is what it recorded. Listen closely.
Okay. So, whatever the hell is in this house, it doesn't feel like it's evil. Okay? Because if it was evil, it would have been strong enough to move something. If it moved the ball,
The razor fell again.
positive.
Do you hear somebody getting into the bathtub?
If that razor that fell is 100% because of us, maybe the kids, or maybe you put it wrong and it moved and fell because we're all in there.
One more time. I'm gonna rewind it for you guys. Right here. So that was that razor right there that fell. That you guys just saw a picture of. Now listen to that. Somebody got inside the bathtub and purposely knocked down that razor blade after the boyfriend put it back on top in the correct spot, and I was there to witness it. Listen closely once again. You hear the footsteps, then you hear the razor fall.
Okay. So, whatever the hell is in this house, it doesn't feel like it's evil. Okay? Because if it was evil, it would have been strong enough to move something. It didn't move the ball, it didn't move the closet. I can't say for sure 100% if that razor that fell is 100% because of us, or maybe the kids, or maybe you put it wrong and it moved and fell because we're all in there.
And if you guys can hear in the background when I'm talking to the clients, discussing basically the whole entire case about what we heard. It could have been something that fell, whatever. This we didn't hear this. I didn't hear it. Nobody else heard it. When I went back to collect all my gear, I was like, "Where the hell's my audio recorder?" I was like, "Oh crap! I left it in the bedroom on top of the hamper, and it's been recording." So I just hit stop. And then when I got home and we analyzed the audio, that's when we heard it. I'm like, "Oh my god!" It was doing it again while we're all in the living room talking and debriefing the case, and this was going on in the bedroom. And like I said, we were the only people that was there in the apartment complex, in the whole entire apartment. We were all in the living room, and they come to find out that the neighbors upstairs, the whole apartment was vacant. It was being renovated for, I guess, a new family to come and move in or whatever in a couple of weeks. So there's nobody that lived upstairs. So there was no reason why there should be any noise coming from upstairs or people walking or whatever. That noise was coming from inside of the bathtub, guys. That made my skin crawl when I heard it. I was so surprised. I was so OMG. When I think about it. Thoughts, guys? Thoughts? Let me know in the chat, please. Let me know in the chat because we're about to do it to it right now. We're about to do it to it live. Man, what do you guys think so far? Crazy stuff, right? No, pues está cabrón. Crazy, says Iris. Yes, Iris, it is crazy. I'd be like, nope, not moving to those apartments. Yikes. Yeah, let me know, guys, if you guys are going to be moving into those apartments. No, pues está cabrón. Yeah, está cabrón. Eso sí. Mama Bear says, yikes. Man, that one was good. Exactly, guys. I can't explain how that happened. I can't explain how the hell that razor fell again. Literally, I saw the guy when we turned off the cameras. I saw him put the damn thing back in, put it back in a place, and he put it in a place where it won't move. And I made sure that it didn't. So Obviously, I don't know what the hell happened with that. Mama Bear says that bathroom is not private. Like I said, guys, they would get the feeling of being watched at night when stuff started progressing. I don't know what I do after seeing or hearing this kind of stuff. Imagine when we had to present this back to the client after a few weeks when we reviewed this. Uh, it's not. It's yeah. That wasn't the greatest thing. There was a lot of emotion there, especially from the family. So they decided to hopefully, from what I understand, they moved out a little later on, not too long after that. So thank God that they moved on and moved in somewhere else. Hopefully, didn't follow them. So I'm glad to hear that they're doing okay. I think I last saw them not too long ago, maybe a few years ago, maybe like 4 or 5 years ago. It wasn't that long ago, but they moved out and they said that they're doing good and nothing else has happened in their new apartment that they're in now. So good for them. So I'm very happy that they're safe and sound, um, and all that. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's open up a little Q&A real quick while I get set up for our live investigation that we're going to do now. Give me some questions. You guys want to tell some stories? Please let us know what it is. Let's talk about it real quick. We definitely want to do, like I said, a little experiment for you guys. We want to do an in-person investigation here, and we're going to do it live. Ooh, it's going to be creepy. Yeah, I want to do it live on the live stream for you guys. Let's turn on the crazy music real quick while we give you guys some time to write and all that stuff. So thank you guys so much for being with us so far tonight. So far, it's been a little bit of a crazy, scary night. Definitely spine-tingling. Crazy stuff, guys. Yeah. Let's turn on the chat real quick. See what everybody's saying. Better get ready for bed so I can just be in bed. Yes. Have you done remote investigations? Yes, I have. I've done investigations, like I said, Queen Mary, done it at homes, done it in locations, done it at cemeteries. Definitely want to try like in the middle of the desert, that kind of thing. That'd be pretty cool. Maybe like in Joshua Tree or something. Maybe I'll try one right now actually. So I don't know if that'll be remote, but we'll try it. I didn't want to have to walk across that apartment by myself. Nobody does, trust me. I'll share a story that my mom experienced. Let me type it. No problem. Go ahead, JJ. Take your time. Take your time, guys. We definitely want to hear that story. We definitely want to hear that story, for sure. J-Cation says, I'm sure you've answered this before, but what made you want to get into this? You know what? I thought I was going to have fun. I thought I was just going to have fun, chasing ghosts and because I'm an adrenaline junkie kind of thing where I like to have fun and have the adrenaline pumping and kind of get the shit scared out of me, that kind of thing. And didn't think I was going to get serious into this, but I started learning that people had serious problems and serious, type of issues. And this became serious for me. So I started investigating and really, investing time and money into this project, and it became something real where we actually started helping people. We never charged anybody to do any of these investigations, by the way. We did this as a free service, just as long as they would allow us to film some of these events and stuff and put them on our YouTube channel and stuff. But that was about it. But that's how we got started, really. And I found people that were just as passionate as me, but I pretty much funded the whole thing. So it was crazy. And then Miranda helped us out too. She bought us radios and stuff like that too. So Miranda was part of it, but not really. She, it's not her thing. I'm sure you answered this before, but yeah. So there it is. So hopefully that answered the question. Have you heard of Wilmington Drum Barracks? I have not, Henry. Please tell me what that is. That sounds spooky, actually. Have you ever been able to tap in a video chat call without traveling? To tap in a video chat or phone call without traveling? I'm not quite sure what that means, Mama Bear. You can explain it. I might be able to answer it. I'm sorry. Let's see. That would be crazy. Joshua Tree in the middle of the desert. You know what? In Joshua Tree, guys, if you guys kind of know the history a little bit, there's this guy named Jim Parsons, I believe. And he was a rock star back in like the 60s and stuff, heavily into drugs. And he went to the Joshua Tree Motel up in Joshua Tree it's kind of where we live at. And then he ended up ODing. Well, his family was from the East Coast and basically wanted his body to be flown back to Connecticut or wherever he was from in the East Coast for the funeral and all that. But his friends ended up hijacking his coffin or his casket from LAX they rushed it over to Joshua Tree and they cremated him here in Joshua Tree, and they have like this little like cement plank where they did it at, and they burned him basically. Like basically, they burned their friend alive. Well, he wasn't alive, but they burned him and they cremated his friend in the middle of Joshua Tree. And they said that the hotel where he stayed at, where he died in, is haunted, and also in that location, and that cement slab is still in the desert, in the Joshua Tree National Park. So I definitely want to visit that one day. That'd be crazy to see if we can get a response or whatever. Read up on the story, guys. It's a true story. Have you ever played the game Plasmophobia? I have not. Please let me know what that is. Please, please, please. I'm kind of curious. Meaning that you have to go to a site to investigate, but you rather use a phone or cell. Oh yeah, no, I'd rather be there. I'd rather go there, be there 100%. Because, like I said, your best tool is going to be this, and this. What you feel, what you see, and what you hear. It's basically like if I'm showing you guys a live of how I'm paparazziing on a phone chat, but yet again, you guys are not there witnessing what the adrenaline feels like. You guys are feeling the suspense, but not like how I am. So yeah, it's always best to be there in person. I would love to do it in person if I could, wherever it would be. Never tried doing it over the phone. Phasmophobia is a video game about ghost hunting. Oh no! I mean, is it on what format is that? Definitely like to know. Like, is it on a computer? Is it on PlayStation? Is it on what? I played it twice. It was scary. It was on easy mode. So mad props to you. Thank you so much. I think I actually played it though in real life. I found the real Pokemon. Okay, so here we go. JJ has her story. So it says, my mom worked for real estate always, and she went to the office one day, and while she was working there was a commotion outside, like an ambulance and all. And my mom was like, I'm going to get my stuff. Let's see. And I'm guessing there's a second half of the story. Haunted Barracks is a museum from the Civil War, and it's haunted as F. Henry, you gotta send me the info on that one, bro. You gotta send me the info on that one, for sure. I'll definitely check it out if I have time. Well, I'll actually check it out, and I'll see if we can actually do an investigation there. We'll give them a call or whatever. I have it on a PC. Okay, so it's on PC. All right, cool. No, I've actually never played those games before, so kind of interesting. Very interesting, very interesting. That's kind of creepy. All right. So let's go, Henry. Yeah, I'm down to go. I'm telling you guys, we have fans that want to go. Look at Bacon right here. Yeah, Bacon, get it, boy. Yeah, let's go. We'll take one car. While pitching for gas. Park and sit you down. I don't know, but you know what, Bacon? I think you'd probably be a good paranormal investigator, bro, because it seems like you're not too jumpy about stuff. Like you probably be like, I heard something, and you go out there and you would probably be like, be cool to go check it out. Like you'd be down to go find out where that noise came from or what it was or whatever. And the cool thing is that you keep an open mind. You're being skeptical, and that's always good because not everything's gonna be ghost, paranormal, but obviously you're gonna catch stuff that obviously isn't, and that's where you're gonna notice the huge difference between A and B side, for sure. So, Parker said, "Super down, nah, I get faced too much about anything." Well, it's all good, bro. I mean, you gotta try it. So JJ says, so she went to go get her things, and then went to her car, but suddenly she felt a rush, and she saw a moment, saw a moment of a guy. And her at the back seat, and she saw beautiful things at that moment, and then it was gone. Oh wow! So basically, like she maybe saw like somebody like right at the moment of passing of dying, and maybe transitioning into the afterlife. Wow. Okay. So we're waiting for the rest of the story. That's pretty interesting, actually. Wow. Bracketip says would have picked up the razor and started shaving. Well, bro, as long as you don't have somebody shaving you while you're freaking taking a shower and you can't see it, dude, that gets a little creepy, I guess. I don't know. Oh, on Angel, if you're still here, bro, from FL Vlogs, you're gonna have to rewind to the beginning of the stream when I talked about the cemetery off of 52 and the whole situation with that, bro, and I got the picture on there. Want to make sure that you check it out. Based upon what we talked about today, if you have a chance. So it turns out the guy she saw was the guy who died, and he committed suicide by getting hit by a train, but she couldn't believe it. Wow. Okay, so she witnessed. So basically, she heard the commotion outside, ambulance, and all that stuff. Some guy got hit by a train, but she saw very beautiful things. So your mom was able to witness. So let me ask you a question, JJ. Is your mom like? Is she somebody that's very sensitive? Is she somebody that they kind of sense things, or has like premonitions to stuff? That's just a question. And then it was gone. Wow. Okay. Yeah. It's just like that. Have you ever gotten attacked or hurt by any ghost? No, I haven't gotten hurt, but I've gotten touched. I've gotten like I said, a red, like a kind of like a noose type of rope feeling or whatever on my neck, like a strangling sensation, just like a light burning sensation. That's about as far as I gotten. I did get poked a few times in the Queen Mary, the demon house. I did get pushed, shoved actually into a wall a little bit. That felt kind of weird. Didn't know what the hell happened there. Still can't tell you what or how or what, but that was about I think the extent of what I felt so far. So yeah, it was a story there. Okay. I actually felt someone sit on my bed when I lived alone. Okay. Like okay, well, like tell us about it. Like what happened? Like you were laying down, you were chilling, were you having a good day, you were having a bad day, and then what happened after you felt somebody sit down on the bed? Then what happened? Please tell us, please. And no, she isn't. Okay, so wow. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, see that's a good one, JJ. That's a good one to figure out. Not like I've seen things by myself, but nothing like that. Yeah, you know what? It's just also too. It could be just I'll put it to you this way. Some people will go their whole entire lives and never see a horrible traffic accident on the freeway. They will never see anybody in a casket or in a hearse in real life. They will never go to a funeral. There's people in life that will never do or experience certain things, but there are people that will actually see things strangely beyond belief. Uh, that sometimes you just don't understand why or how, but you will experience, they will experience these situations and never experience it ever again. And there was just like, why did you experience that? Or why the hell would you even see that? Or why would you even say that you experienced that? Uh, I can't explain it why. I know people that are like that have experienced similar things like that before. Um, as to how or what, I can't explain to you why that happens. But it's definitely not something to be scared about. I would say that's more like you just got like a very privileged VIP view as to whatever it was that you just saw, and that's the way that I would take it. I wouldn't take it as something like scary or whatever. If it was a beautiful thing and it was a beautiful sensation that basically that person was at peace and he was going like almost to say like he was at peace or going to heaven or transitioning into the next life, and it was a beautiful uh type of situation that she saw, then leave it like that. Leave it to that kind of point to where then take it for what it was. Don't look into it any further. You know what I'm saying? Because the more you think about it, then the more it's gonna be like, well, I don't know what I just saw. I don't know this. No, it's take it for what it was. You saw something beautiful. Somebody, unfortunately, it was a tragic event, but you saw something beautiful out of it, and that's what happened. So that's the way I would take it, guys. Until you can prove it otherwise or anything else, that's the way that I would take it for sure. My phone is about to die, but I'm watching on TV. All right, thank you so much, bro. Yeah, Park and Sip Bacon, I love you, bro. You're awesome. Awesome. Guys, if you can on our mods, please give Park and Sip some love right here, guys. If you guys haven't done so already, please check out Park and Sip. He just did a really cool live stream last night with FL Vlogs. First one that they've done. They did a great job last night. They were out there speaking the truth, speaking from the heart. And I think they have a pretty good they had a pretty good combination yesterday. So yeah, so Bacon, thank you so much, man, for that. And then the hat, Of course, I got to give a big thanks to my boy, FL, for the hat. You know, I was able to win that. Thank you so much, JJ, for putting it, right there on the chat. Thank you so much. Yes, please check them out. Please subscribe to them. Support our Disney fam out here. Babe Bacon has been a big supporter of the DESFAM guys, and we love him so much, man. He's part of the family, of course. He's our boy, so we love you, dude. Thank you so much, brother, for being part of the squad. Thank you, man. We appreciate you guys very much for sure. Bacon is the best. Yeah, he is, bro. He is. Yeah, bro. Baby mama, he is. Baby mama, baby mama bear. Excuse me. My goodness, I think the margarita or the enchilada is starting to get to me now. Holy moly. Okay. All right. So guys, let's how about we do a little experiment, guys? How about we do a little live ghost paranormal activity search in the house? All right, you guys ready for this? Like I said, we may get a response, we may get nothing, we may get all kinds of activity. Like I said, none of this equipment has been rigged or set up or anything like that. The only thing that I've done is just place a camera right down here, which I will show you guys in just a sec. Let me turn it on for you guys. All right, guys, here's my second camera. This camera is facing my desk, and I want you guys to see all the equipment and all that good stuff that's not being touched or interfered with. And then we'll see what kind of responses we get. So let me go ahead and start setting this up. So remember when we talked about the ghost meter? So basically, with anything that has a really strong or very powerful magnetic field, we'll set it off. Typically, like a cell phone would. So there it is, right there. All right, so let's give it a try, guys. All right, so let me go ahead and do a double shift here. All right, hopefully you guys can see that. Here you go. All right. There we go. All right. Move the mouse. Move the keyboard. So this bad boy is in plain view. All right. There you go. So you guys can see the meter. You guys can see the needle spiking or moving if it moves. Okay. As you can see, guys, if I touch it or get near it, obviously I don't produce any kind of electromagnetic field. I don't produce any of that. So if it does go off, it's because something is approaching it. And like I said, I am enticing it. Let me go and turn off the light real quick. All right. So you guys can see it actually light up. All right. So we're going to try a little experiment right here. Here we go. You guys ready? Give me a thumbs up, guys. You guys ready? I do have the rosary right here, ready to go. All right. Here we go. If there's any spirits or entities here in this home or in this room with me today, please make yourselves known by approaching this device sitting here on my desk and making the device go off. We are friendly. We mean no harm. We just want to communicate. If you want to talk to us or communicate with us, this will help you communicate with us by simply coming close to this device that is here. It won't hurt you. It won't harm you. It'll just allow us to communicate with you. Please just approach it and be close to it. We invite any spirit or entity that is here today in this house or in this room to please approach it. Don't be shy. So like I said, guys, did you see that? Did you see the needle just kind of bounce a little bit? Put in the chat if you guys saw the needle bounce a little bit right now. Holy moly. Okay, JJ, you saw that? Okay, good. As I saw it bounce just a little bit. We got a little bit of a spike, just slightly, not enough to make it go off. But yes, I did see it move. Okay. So there might be something here in the house. And like I said, guys, there's spirits everywhere you go, no matter where it is. I could probably find something or some kind of proof or some kind of type of message like this. Uh, it just all depends if they're vocal, if they're wanting to communicate, or what it is, and if you're willing to listen to them. It's just like, if you see somebody on the street and they're trying to talk to you, you just walk, just keep walking past them, not look at them or talk to them, ignore them. They'll just walk right by you and leave you alone. It's kind of the same way that it works with spirits. I feel, you know, if you're willing to pay attention to them, they will communicate with you. But like I said, we're doing it safely today, so don't try this at home, guys, unless you guys are prepared to have whatever is going on. Any spirits here today, guys? Any spirits? Any spirits? Anybody here want to communicate with us? Please get close to this device right here. Whoa, 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 whoa. There you go. Look, 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 look. There you go. Look at the needle, guys. It's jumping a little bit. Like I said, there's nothing that's electromagnetic anywhere around this that would cause that to spike like that. If there's anybody in here with me right now, please come and join me. Get near me and get close to this device. And this device will help you communicate with us. I can hear Lele, guys. That's my daughter. Could swear I heard like a little thump in the back of the room earlier when I turned around. All right, we're going to do this for another minute or so, and we're going to try a different tool. I think there's something in here with us today. I don't know if it's residual or if it's just kind of transient, where it's just kind of traveling and just happen to, peek in to see what's going on. Since we're talking about all this stuff right now, could be. Who knows? Like I said, we're doing this live. We don't know what kind of result we're going to get. We might get nothing. We might get something. Same thing with our paparazzi. We didn't know what we were going to get that night, and we ended up getting Kendall Jenner. So we'll see. All right. One last time, if there's anybody or any entity that wants to speak with us or communicate with us, please approach this meter right here. This device will sound, make a noise, and let us know that you're here. It will not harm you. It will not hurt you. We're not here to harm or hurt you. We're here to communicate with you. We want to speak to you. I see the needle bouncing just ever so slightly. So, might be something in the room with me, or there might be something attempting to maybe use it or communicate with it. It's not really obvious, like it's not too obvious, but it is gradual, the movement. Very subtle. All right. A few more seconds and we'll try something else. Once again, last time, last try, last chance. Actually, let me turn the lighting to red. From what I understand is that they like the red color better for some reason. There we go. There it is. All right. So any spirits or entities here in this room with me right now or in this house, please come forward. Please come to me. And please approach this device that's right here next to me and make it go off, please. Make this device sound. let us know that you're here. It won't hurt you. It won't harm you in any way. It is a tool for communication. Well, look, Miranda just came in right now at the wrong time. Yeah, I wouldn't. All right, nothing on here today. All right, let's try a different device, guys. Like I said, some things work, some things don't. Some things get more attention than others. It's all right. We're here to try everything. All right. So here is the millimeter. Let's see which way is this going to work out the best. All right. So hopefully you guys can see that. There it is. So the millimeter right now is reading at 00, which means there's no electromagnetic frequencies, and the temperature is 72 degree. No, now it's getting a little cooler. You better open up a window before you leave that room. Okay, so basically, this is kind of weird, guys. No joke. But look at the temperature. It is going down. There should be no reason why it's going down. There's no window open. There's no fan on. Nothing. Now, if this thing starts registering any kind of movement or any kind of electromagnetic pulses, this one's way more sensitive than the ghost meter. This one will definitely tell you. It'll start registering any type of electromagnetic field where the 00 is. What's the most disconcerting is the temperature going down like this. Is there anybody here with us today? Please get close to this device and make this device react to your presence. Poor Miranda. See, this is why she doesn't like to have me do this in the house, unfortunately, but she's being a trooper today. Like I said, we'll make sure that nothing stays inside the house if something does visit us today, or whatever. We get some kind of information or some kind of indication that there's something here. We'll make sure that it gets shushed away, it doesn't come back. We'll make sure that we stay safe. Look at the temperature, guys. Look, this is weird. It's fluctuating. Now the temperature's coming back up again. Just because maybe it doesn't read. Look, that's what I don't get. Like the temperature, and the temperature spike is up here. The meter is this yellow thing that you're looking at right here on the top. So I don't know why it's actually reading. Okay, let me put my cell phone next to it to kind of show you guys that it does show electromagnetic frequencies. See how it reads a 1 or 2? There you go. See? So it does work. Okay, now it's at 71.6. So let's see what happens. If there's any entity here in this room, please come close to me. Come close to this light. We're not here to harm you. We're here to help you, to talk to you, to communicate. We want to see if you're doing okay. We would like to communicate with you if possible. We mean no harm. We come in peace. All right, I got an idea. So we're going to try using the dowsing rods. So basically, if they cross, it's a yes. If they separate from each other, it's going to be a no. So we're going to ask yes or no questions. and see if we can get these dowsing rods to move on their own. Just to let you know, I am not moving them. I am not going to be controlling them in any way, shape, or form. All I'm doing is just holding them. Is there any entity here in this house with us today? And if there is, please cross these rods. It just crossed them. Are you friendly? Cross them for yes. Open them for no. To cross for yes. Would you like to communicate with us? Open them for yes. Close them for no. Guys. I am not doing this. I am holding them as still as possible. Are you here to watch over us? Are you here to protect us? Are you somebody that we know and love? Cross if it's a yes. Open if it's a no. Oh my God. Are you watching over us and making sure that we are safe? Thank you. We appreciate you being here and watching over us and making sure that we are safe. Did somebody send you here? Or are you here because you need to protect us and watch over us? Yes, cross, open for no. Did somebody send you here? They are still crossed. To prove that you are here still watching over us and to protect us, can you please open up these rods as wide as you can, please? Guys. 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 Thank you so much for being here and watching over us and protecting us. We really appreciate that. Thank you. We can feel the love. We can feel the support. Guys, I don't know what to say. Ever since COVID happened, I did lose a lot of family. Unfortunately, due to COVID, COVID related illnesses and because of COVID, just recently, lost my grandma less than a year ago, lost my cousin less than 2 years ago. I lost an uncle, lost a couple of uncles actually. Lost about 8 different family members in the last 2 or 3 years since COVID. So I could be any one of them. So if they're here to protect us and make sure that we're okay, make sure that we're doing good, they're doing a great job, and I want to thank them. And we tell them that we love you for being here. If that's who we think it is, if it's family. Like I said, guys, if you guys are ever in doubt that you guys are not being watched or that maybe somebody's not watching over you guys, then hopefully that might give you guys a good answer as to what it is. I will. I don't know if you guys saw, but I was holding those rods as still as possible, guys, and I did not move them. I did not move an inch. I kept them right in the same spot. Um, just basically, all you got to do is hold them down and hold them up, and then basically whatever the entity does. But because they're made out of copper, it's a very important conduit. So nothing registered on the millimeter that I saw, except the temperature's been fluctuating. It's been fluctuating 2 degrees up and down. That was the only thing is. Ask them if they will stay or leave. Yes, we will. We'll ask them right now. And we'll see what happens. No need to be sorry, guys. Like I said, we all had family, that passed from one reason or another. Their time has come, and we just want to make sure that they're at peace and that they're happy and that they're safe and that they know that they were loved. And that's all it is. Like I said, everybody has different beliefs. Everybody has different senses of what, the afterlife is. Until we have definite proof, then we'll know. So let's try the spirit box and see if we can get any intelligent responses. But thank you so much, guys, for all your love and compassion. That was amazing. When I was doing that, I felt a really calming and soothing and just happy energy fall over me. Kind of like when you're at Disneyland and you're just, the fireworks kind of hit you in that emotional kind of place, or you just saw, like, your daughter hug one of the characters for the first time. You just saw her heart just burst into happiness and joy. That's the kind of feeling that sensation that I'm feeling right now, and that I felt when I was holding the dowsing rods. So let's do the spirit box. Let me turn it down just a little bit and then we turn off the ambient noise here. And see what you guys are able to hear. We're gonna ask it some questions. Okay, so all you hear is static noise. I'm going to go ahead and reverse the flow. Let's ask it some questions. You can hear it captures a little bit of the radio stations that have any kind of thing to it. But if we are here, if anybody is here with me today, can you please say hi? I heard help and hi. Can you tell us what your name is? Are you a boy or are you a girl? Or male or female? I heard female. If you're visiting us, are you here to stay? Or are you here just to visit? Visit. Did you hear that? I heard visit. You have to be very quick to listen to this, guys. All right, one more question. Can you see how many fingers I am holding up right now? Can you please tell me how many fingers this is? All right, I heard two from like 3 different voices. Sounded like 2 females and 1 male. Said 2. I don't know if you guys heard that too as well. I know, guys, it's a little rough and a little sketchy to hear it this way. We usually do it on a big type of setup, but I don't know if you guys heard the same thing. Give me a question, guys, on the chat to ask, and I'll be more than happy to ask. And I'm doing a backward sweep, so there's no way we can actually get a real word or anything, a sound bite from anything, because we're sweeping backwards, not forward. So you would hear everything in backwards. It's pretty crazy how this works, but it's basically a frequency sweeper And we're doing FM right now, which is high frequencies. I don't know about you guys, but my heart's a little racing at the moment. So just to let you know. Ask me a question to ask. Ooh. And then we'll switch over to the Ovilus, the voice box. Okay, so it's asking. JJ says ask if it's a relative. Okay. Are you a relative of myself? Are you a relative of me or of my family that is here? Are you a relative? Are you a relative of myself or any of my family members? I think I heard no. Huh. Wow. Okay. So that was interesting. Well, I heard the word no like twice. So let's see what else we can hear. All right. So let's turn on the Ovilus. And the Ovilus, what the Ovilus does, basically it grabs several words and energy from the around area, and then what it does is it accumulates it and it transforms it into words that are set up um, in the voice vocabulary of the phone. So the phone will actually give you a full on word or whatever's closest to what is detecting that a spirit is trying to say. Um, Cell phones have all the technology that the Obvious does already, so that's why they're available in the app. You guys may think this is a toy app. I think it's real. It works for us. One of the questions was, "What color's my hat?" So let's ask it. Do you know what color my hat is?
Leave.
Oh shit! It's saying to leave. Okay, that's not good. Do you know what color my hat is? There's two colors on my hat. What colors are they?
Spirit.
Guys. Okay. What kind of spirit are you? Can you tell me the question or the answer that I'm asking for to my question?
Everything is fine.
Wow. Hmm. Is there a spirit here that's not supposed to be here?
River.
What about a river? Did something happen in a river?
Leave.
He keeps asking me to leave. Am I in danger of being here? Do I need to leave?
Stuff.
I need to leave stuff? Oh shit. Is it talking about my gear, guys? Is it talking about my equipment? Were you the one that was controlling my dowsing rods earlier?
Street.
Street. Are you lost? Do you need help?
Summer.
Summer. Do you need help? Are you lost? Actually, guys, there's a stream.
Probably.
There's a stream of water because it rained and the desert gets a little bit flooded. There's a stream of water, like a little river going on in front of my house earlier. I don't know if it's still raining outside or not, but I can hear probably the wind still. That might be what they're talking about. Is that what you're talking about? The water outside
To
on the street?
fear.
To fear. Are you friendly or are you here to cause us harm or are you here to protect us or to watch us?
Maybe.
Oh, shit. All right, so that's not a good answer. Okay. Now, if you're here visiting, you are not welcome to stay. You're welcome just to visit and then leave as soon as we're done doing this. Do you understand? You are not to stay here or linger here in this home.
Group.
Group? Yes, and this group. You are not able. You are not to attach yourself to anybody in this group or anybody in this chat or anybody following us right now on this live stream. You are not to visit them. You are not to bother them. You are not to disturb them in any way, shape, or form. Is that understood? You have no right.
Dress.
Dress. Do you come in peace?
Kilometer.
Kilometer. What the hell does that mean? Okay. So one last question. What am I holding in my hand?
So long as.
So long as. Once again, what am I holding in my hand? Can you please tell me what this is?
Company.
Company. On my hand, not on my hat. On my hand. In my hand. I know you can understand me.
Sunday.
Sunday. Okay. We're going to turn this off now. Can you please let us know or give us one final statement, please? If you want to communicate, do it now. We're about to turn this off.
Wire.
Wire. Wow. We're about to turn this off, and we will no longer be able to communicate with you. And as soon as I turn this off, you will need to leave. You and every other entity or spirit in this home. Is this understood? You're not welcome here.
Head.
Head. Well, guys, in all fairness, I did ask what, hat I was wearing. Color hat, and it's on my head. Okay, we're turning this off. All right. I don't know. You want me to ask you one more question? Are you angry? Last question. Are you angry? We would like to know if you're angry. Are you upset?
White.
White. I don't know what that means. Sometimes, guys, we get some random answers, some residual stuff. Sometimes we get stuff that makes complete sense. we get some direct responses. It doesn't seem like there's too much going on here. Whatever was in here earlier, like I said, I felt it. When I was holding dowsing rods, that's when the temperature was definitely fluctuating. Um, it's gone. It's not here anymore. I don't feel it anymore. Whatever it was, it pretty much went away or disappeared or whatever. So, like I said, you guys shouldn't worry. You guys are safe at home. I'll make sure that we cleanse ourselves properly. Make sure that everything is good to go. Um, basically that because you guys attended here today or whatever, I think no harm will come to you guys. But let me go. Let me know what you guys think in the chat, guys. Very interesting, very crazy live stream today. Kind of crazy though. Some of the answers, the dowsing rods, I think was the most interesting for me. Um, I think the dowsing rods, I get I get more responses that are more clear than using some of the technology. Sometimes old school is the best way to do things. So for sure. Let's see. Let's see what everybody says. Randa's probably mad at you guys. She's probably mad at me. She's probably gonna give me an earful after this, but it's okay, guys. Like I said, just making sure that everything's good. I'll make sure that we close out with the prayer and all that too. Then nothing attaches to us. Wow, I was trying to piece out what it was saying. Yeah, me too. Sometimes, like I said, it makes sense. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you have to be in the present to know what's going on, what they're talking about. Um, so it all just it all depends on what it is. Streaming meaning us. Yeah, it could be. It could be talking about this group. It says all kinds of stuff. I get to brush my teeth. Uh, yeah, everybody's I guess, a little shaken up. I can't imagine the tension doing this in the abandoned place. Yes. Um, there's that. There's that fear. There's that sense. But like I said, when you go into someplace and you do this, you do it with an open mind and you do it with all your senses open. That's why you have a better understanding. You hear things and you see things that you may not catch if you were scared, because you're just waiting for that jump. But if you hear things and you just you react to them, then obviously you know something's there, and that's the best way to approach these things. But yes, you can imagine how intenseful this is. I think it was acknowledging the stream. It could be, maybe it's talking about the live stream, guys. I don't know. Like I said, later on we have to sit here and interpret all this. Isn't that cool though? Like the responses, like Mama Bear plays yes. Who are these people? Like I said, guys, it could be family members watching over us. It could be just transient, spirits just passing by. It could be maybe one of your family members coming through, guys, because it simply knows that I can communicate with you guys, or I have a means of communication. It could be just all hocus pocus, guys. Who knows? It could be all smoke and mirrors. I don't know. Is there something out there? I think there is. I've experienced it. I can't say the same for you guys. Now, what do you guys think? Do you guys still believe in ghosts after everything you guys saw? Or put it to you this way. Let me ask you guys a question here. I'm put it in the poll here. Do you believe in the paranormal even more now? What the community says. We'll put up a little bit of a poll here. We'll finish up in just a few. It was an energy for sure. Mama Bear, I know you told me that you're sensitive to these type of things, and yes, some people are. Some people definitely are. My mom is one of them. Not me, for some reason, but like I said, I did feel like a little bit of a happiness type of soothing kind of vibe all over me when I was holding dowsing rods. So I wasn't scared, but I was surprised that we actually got some kind of response and they were moving. Usually one goes one way and then the other one just kind of does whatever. They kind of flow, but today they actually had a great response. Definitely 100%. Wow. Well, let's read what everybody's saying in the chat, guys. This is very interesting. To catch. Yeah, JJ said it was cool. I said everything. That was intense for sure. Wow, the energy was for sure. I was always believing them. I felt uneasy. Wow. Imagine how hospitals could be. No, yes, hospitals are definitely places of a lot of suffering and a lot of where people have come to their end. Um, just imagine being able to just be in there and doing these things. Ooh, imagine the type of vibes and sensations you might get from there. But also, too, the other thing is there's a lot of equipment and there's radiation equipment, X-ray equipment. There's this, there's that. There's all kinds of equipment there. That holy crap, guys! Look! Ah, where's the camera? Look, look, look! Shit, hold on. Look, it's reporting. Uh, ah, you guys see that? Oh, it just stopped. It just stopped. Right before I picked it up, it went off. It was lighting up. We were getting some spikes. We were getting some spikes. Holy crap! And look at the temperature. The temperature just went up. It was 72 degrees. Now it's 74. Now it's going down again. Wow. Look! It's going up. Doing it again. Doing it again. Ah, dang it. When it's a beep, the thing goes up. Look, look, it's spiking. Spiking. 0301. It's staying at 01. See, it's not because it's close to the computer or nothing. Also would have done it again. See? It's spiking. Wow. Okay. There it is, guys. Whatever it is, must be leaving us. So the numbers, when you see those numbers, basically the 00, they have some kind of numbers to them. It means that it feels some kind of electromagnetic energy around it, like a magnetic field, EMF, frequency that it picks up. Depending on the numbers, it spikes. It can go up to 10, it can go up to 100, depending on how strong it feels, whatever it is. Usually an entity will maybe spike maybe between 1 and 5. This one was spiking all the way up to 2. So definitely a presence was here, and it just left. There's some energy. Um, the room feels a little bit different. It feels a little bit cooler. How does it go? It goes all the way up to 100. It actually goes all the way up to 2,000 if you have it set up that way for milligauss. It's millimeters, so it'll actually spike really that high. But this one is set up for real sensitive spikes. So it's set up for 2 million milligauss or milligauss, which will read the sensitivity spikes up to about 2, I think, with the point, to be more exact. And I'm talking all nerd today. Sorry, guys. Yeah, did you guys see that though? It did spike as soon as I was about to pick it up. I saw the damn thing light up, and then that's when I picked it up, and I was like, "Where the hell's the camera?" I'm like, "Here you go." Sorry. Um, yeah, but definitely, guys. So everybody says, "Oh, wow, let me close the poll." Wow, this is interesting. So the poll says, "Do you believe in the paranormal even more now?" 87% says yes, and the 12% says no from 8 votes. Well, guys, I mean, like I said, if you guys don't believe in the paranormal, hey, well, at least you did something for your Wednesday night. At least it kept you guys occupied. Like I said, everybody has the right to believe in what they want to believe in and stuff. I'm not here to force anybody or any kind of belief on anybody. I'm just here to show you what I found, my experiences, and of course, some of the evidence that I have to support what I have done. But you know, everybody can it's like I said, there's no wrong answer here. It could be anything, guys. So like I said, I respect you guys' 12%, whoever the 12% is out of the votes that says no about the paranormal, guys. If you guys don't believe it, I personally do, because I lived it. I've been in it, and you guys saw something similar to what just happened here today, and and here it is. So it is what it is. Mama Bear says Miranda is going to not let you do this anymore. I know she's not, guys. I'm probably gonna get an earphone in a little bit, but that's okay. I don't mind it. It's okay. I think Miranda is gonna. She'll be all right. She's a good trooper. I love her so much. But for sure, guys, I definitely want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. I do want to let you guys know that I still have one more crazy one of these types of uh, of live streams that I got going on. Um, I did do some stringing over a little while ago. If you guys don't know what stringing is, it's basically when you are a person that follows a bunch of cops and ambulance police scanners, and you guys go and videotape the story, and you send it to the news for sale. I did that during the closure of COVID for about maybe 5 or 6 months. I started my own company. Yes, it's just like the movie Nightcrawler, or if you guys are watching Shot in the Dark on Netflix, it's kind of like the exact same thing that I did, guys. Uh, and then we'll definitely talk about that. I'll show you guys all the crazy crime that I got and how I did it and how I caught it. It's just like being a celebrity paparazzi, only this time you're following crime. It was crazy, so we'll definitely do a live stream about that. That is very interesting, and that is definitely very exciting to do. And I might actually do a couple demonstrations. I might actually turn on the scanner, and we'll maybe do it live and take you guys live on a call or something, and then we'll check out a real call, a freeway accident or something. We'll film it and see if we can sell it to the news. They still have all the tools, they still have all the toys and all that. That's pretty crazy stuff. You guys will have front row view as to basically crime in action. Sometimes I would get to incidents and accidents before the cops or the ambulance would actually get there. Um, I would definitely see all kinds of crazy stuff happen. I have people dying on my camera, literally like dying on my film, like I'll be recording them as they're taking their last breath. I have just crazy videos of horror, of death, of fires, shootings, crazy Mother Nature stuff. Just you name it, I have it. I captured all that crazy stuff. So yeah, most definitely, guys. I definitely want you guys to tune in. I'll let you guys know when we're gonna do that one. And I also want to do a paranormal investigation live on the live stream one day. So we'll definitely do that, guys. We'll figure out where and when, and we'll do it live to a haunted location and see what kind of results we get. And we definitely want to do more paparazzi stuff live for you guys because you guys really love that for sure. So we definitely want to do that. It's still award season out in Hollywood. So who knows when we will go out there again and we'll probably do some of that stuff again. But before we go, guys, I want to close up with a little bit of a prayer, of a paranormal prayer. Just make sure that nothing attached to us. We have good energy. We all have a good night's sleep. We all sleep with a better understanding of everything. So here we go. So God bless every corner of this house. May peace dwell within. Protect the all that come in and go, whether a friend or kin. Bless every door, window pan, and every ceiling, wall. Bless every closet, nook, and cranny, crawl space, and basement. Bless it all. Bless the roof. Bless the ground, surrounding with protective love and light. Hold us in your loving care every second and every day. Every day from early morning into sheltered night. Be all to be your complete perfection as you intended. Release all negativity from your conferred light that is extended. Thank you, and we expect your miraculous intervention, clearing with purification, love, peace, and joy, and divinity divinely intended. All spirits of the light, we appreciate you. Thank you for your time and wisdom. In the name of Jesus Christ, we commend all spirits and energy entities in this place to return to whence they came from, to be bound in the confines of this location. You are not allowed to attach to us or to our equipment or to follow us. We ask that the Holy Spirit watch over us in this place and the people within it, cleansing the space with the holy light, keeping evil at bay. We command all inhuman spirits to go where Jesus Christ tells you to go, for he is who commands you. Amen. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the closing prayer that we used to do every single after every single investigation. We definitely did it all in a circle, holding hands. We did it to protect the families that we investigated and the people that we visited. We also did it to ourselves. We cleanse ourselves as well too of any bad spirits or energies. Like I said, I will not leave this room if I felt like I had a negative energy in here or whatever. I would wait till it leaves. But I feel good right now. I feel really happy. The room feels nice and light. I feel really good about everything, guys, and thank you so much, like I said, for joining us today, guys. It was a very exciting live live today. I hope we showed you guys, you know, the girls do exist. Like I said, if you guys believe now even more, and if you guys don't, then hopefully we made a believer of you. If not, then that's okay too. For sure. Want to give once again a big old shout out, guys, to FL Vlogs, Bacon, Mama Bear, Henry, JJ, Isabel, J Cation for joining us. There was a couple other ones in here too that joined in too, that joined us as well. I'm not sure if you guys are still here, but thank you so much for joining us, guys, and for being here with us. It was very exciting. I know Miranda; she's taking care of the baby right now, and the baby, she's trying to get her to go to bed. Hopefully, she's in bed already. It's already late night. But thank you to everybody that was here tonight. Um, you know, yes, and I would definitely watch something uplifting. I would definitely watch like a Disney movie or something for you guys before you guys go to bed. If you guys are a little shaken up, uh, definitely uplifting. This was awesome. This was a great stream, bro. Thank you so much, JJ, Henry. Thank you, Isabel. Thank you, Iris. Thank you. This was awesome. Thank you for this. Hey, J.Cation, thank you so much for joining us. Yes, absolutely, my pleasure. Uh, watch April's post. I definitely will. I'll definitely watch her post, Mama Bear, for sure. Guys, if you don't know, April, she has a man. What can I say? She's an influencer. She's big. She's huge. Guys, check out. Tell it like what is it? Tell it like it is, right? I believe, Mama Bear. Please let us know. If our mods know April Reyes' social media, please post up on their chat, please. Go and check her stuff out, man. This kid is just passionate about what she does and everything that she does as far as her content creation, guys. And she has an awesome YouTube channel. Definitely love it if you guys go and check her out and support her as well. If you guys have already done so, please do so. Make sure to smash that like button, guys. Share this live with friends and family, and see what they think, and tell them to write some comments in the comments below and see what they think about what we did today. See what they are thinking about, and how they feel. It's just it's all about what it is. So I'll definitely like to know what everybody thinks. Everybody that joined us, thank you so much. Like I said, once again, let's see what everybody else is saying. Everybody's coming into the chat now. Oh my goodness, everybody woke up. Let's see. Parkinson, yes, thank you to Parkinson Bacon, of course. I was listening as about, yeah. I was with my daughter. It's her birthday, so a little bit. Yeah, no problem, brother. It's your daughter's birthday, bro. No worries at all here. You laugh with the last post. Hey, how are you, Jose? Hello, Jose. Hello, welcome. Hello, Henry. Now I was listening. I'm still here. All right, cool. All right, guys. So, ladies and gentlemen, I also, before we go, I also want to go ahead and just kind of reiterate, especially like how April, how Mama Bear, she's praising the whole, let's kind of do something a little light. Let's talk about the magic of a hug, guys. If you guys know anybody that's going through a hard time right now, maybe not going through the best time, maybe needs a hug, a little pick me up, maybe he's not having a good day. Share the magic of a hug, guys. Hug somebody that you love. Hug somebody that you care about. Hug somebody that you don't know but want to help. A lot happens in a hug, guys. A lot of magic happens. A lot of love comes through here. And if you have love here, then it does something really good for up here, guys. It's always good medicine for the brain. It won't solve all the problems, guys. It won't cure anything, but it will help and it may save a life, guys. So please share the magic of a hug. If you guys haven't done so already, check out our campaign that we have, guys, for our support. The magic of a hug to support mental wellness, and let's all share hugs. Like I said, I had Spirit come here earlier. It felt like it was loving and caring and nurturing, and it said it was. So we definitely give everybody we give that spirit, whatever it was, props and respect. But we definitely want to make sure that we also respect the living as well, too, guys. We definitely want to show our love and appreciation for everybody, especially everybody here today that supported us and everything. We give everybody a lot of props. Well, like I said, guys, a hug goes a long ways. It doesn't cost anything, but it will save a life. And if it saves one life, then all this was worth it, guys. All this, pushing and trying to make it into something was worth it. or if it can change somebody's day from blue to bright. That's what it's all about. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dave. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, guys. I love you guys so much. Thank you for everybody that joined us. I'm not sure if this podcast will be available tonight because it is so lengthy. It's about almost close to 4 hours tonight. But it'll probably be available more or less tomorrow morning. Extra hugs for Miranda and Layla. Yes, definitely. We'll definitely do that. FL, definitely happy birthday to your daughter once again. We'll give you props, Dave, bro, for doing all this, man. We're gonna do it. But thank you so much, my man. Thank you, appreciate it. I made it at the end. Well, damn, that was a great meeting you, Dave. Have a great night. We'll say I'm sorry you missed it, bro, but don't worry. Just watch the whole playback of this whole entire live. We'll make you decide whether if you believe in ghosts or not, bro. Like I said, just watch the whole entire thing. Um, watch all the stuff that I've gotten before in different investigations. Watch it and watch me do a live investigation that I did here at the house on the stream, and then you tell me what you feel. You tell me what you think. Definitely, we would like to read about it in the comments for sure, guys. Definitely, really crazy stuff. Invite your friends to come check it out too. These are all real investigations. We did them myself and my team. Some of them I did them alone. On one we did with everybody here today. So thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great weekend. Have a great week. Have a great Wednesday. We love you. God bless you to everybody. Please stay safe. No harm will come to you guys. We cleanse all the bad spirits, all the bad vibes, all happy vibes, and all happy people here today. And we want to wish everybody a safe and happy night. God bless everybody. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out, guys. Have a great night. Thank you so much. Peace. Kukuy.